it's disappointing to me, and it's sad, but at the same time, just once again, all the detractors, they said this was going to happen, and they were right.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself right now?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him.
No, fuck all that noise. Get you a bottle of gin from Total Wine. Fire up your TV. Drink your gin. Drink your gin. Consequences have actions, Pep. Here's what you gotta do. Drink your gin. Drink a Pepsi later on. Play your fucking WB champions. Consequences have actions, Pep.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself right now?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him. Stop being a fucking victim. You fucking bitch. You fucking asshole. Own your shit. Own your shit. Own it. Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Bitch. Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Bitch. Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself, bitch?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him. You're still on mission 1. No, I'm not gonna let you lie. I know you're lying. I'm gonna pick on you. I know you're lying. Being dishonest and begging for money and people wanting justice. He is not a real person. He is not genuine. He is not honest. He's a scammer. I just see a scammer.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. I just see a scammer. Begging. Like, we totally fucked him. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. I understand everything now. I know why there's this hate wave on him, and it's been on him for years. It's because of this bullshit.
Meerkat Mall.
Welcome home. It is time, the second half of the double feature here on That Being Said. I'm joined, as always, by Meerkat Mob. Hello.
Hello, everybody. I'm so excited today. I
Yes.
just finished an hour ago my last work day before 2 years. 2 years.
Ooh.
I fucking wish. 2 weeks of leave. And now I can
Oh,
do whatever I
hype.
want and be a mature adult. So let's get hyped. Let's read
Yes.
some DMs.
Very
and
high, very
let's
high.
get some chill.
We're going to be self-felting ourselves today, as you can see on the screen. There's a lot of fun stuff. This is where the action really picks up, my friends. We worked our way here, and now it is time for the real action. And I'm guessing we have 2 or 3 more episodes left, something like that, because now it is time when Smart Guys, as we showed last episode, Smart Guys happened. And we did the first episode, but there wasn't any Grill Phil yet. Well, now DSP has realized, or should I say Sir Triple has realized, that Grill Phil is what everyone wants to see. So that is coming up this episode. Real quick, before we get to that, to the DMs though, someone sent a Phil in the Wild from the Critical Drinker. And I had to play it. I didn't play it yesterday because they sent it last night. But here we go. This is the Critical Drinker doing a Phil in the Wild.
Feeling the wild, yeah.
Here we go, real quick.
All we know for sure is that just like cockroaches, a particularly stubborn weed, or Dark Side Phil, there was just no getting rid of her.
All right.
She was like the turd that...
There we go. Shout outs, Critical Drinker in the house here. That is probably the second biggest channel to enter the Phil in the Wild. There was that one Russian guy, I think, that had like 4 million. So that was the top. But this is, I think, the second biggest ever to enter the Hall of Fame. So there we go. Congratulations, Critical Drinker, on that one. We should, when we have our Hall of Fame set up at Detractor Con, we'll add him to the wall. You can see our biggest Phil in the Wild submissions. It'll be very fun. Christian C9 says, Meerkat, we need an updated That Being Said intro song. Actually, the intro song was made by Samuel, right? Samuel was the one that put that together.
I made it. He did make the intro with all the animations and stuff.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
So that's Sir Meerkat. He has 2 weeks. He has no excuse. He has 2 weeks off now. So just bully him, guys. Bully him.
Oh, no. I self-felted myself already.
Just bully
now I
him.
can't say I can't do it. But it really sucks, like, having to make a sequel to something that people liked. That they're supposed to also like.
It does suck. Because you're trying to live up to that and you're not sure, it just sucks. That is very true.
Yeah.
Big Ups Jordan Fadeaway says, I have a handcart full of bangs to deliver to one named ALT Insider. Is he okay? Been knocking on the door for 5 minutes straight. Talk to me. Just leave it at the door and I'll get my handcart. Okay, I'll get my handcart and get it out there. Okay, big ups. Okay, so like I said, where we left off last time was Smart Guys episode 1 has happened. Okay. Massively wailed out because everyone was hyped because DSP's doing a wrestling show. There was no real mention of making fun of DSP at all. It was the typical show. DSP talked for 5 minutes. Triple P talked for 115 minutes, basically. That's what it was, all right? That's literally it. So now, in the DMs, they're talking about what will we do to make it, fun again? What can we do to kind of make it fun? That's what they're talking about in the DMs right here. So DSP's bright idea is to make a sim wrestling match, okay? And
he had that last time.
So he wants to do a sim wrestling match with Duty, and that's his big thing. Triple P says, if there's one thing the overall DSP community is, it's creative, which I thought was funny. Because I don't think that's actually true. I think the tractor community is creative, but yeah. Anyways.
He kind of had to. He can't give the detractors a compliment. It had to be the overall DSP community, somewhat including detractors.
We've seen the DSP community itself try to make things. That's where you get that all the great thumbnails that we've seen over the years. That's their level of creativity.
Yeah, the Derek birthday video, that was a classic.
Yeah, awesome stuff here. Incredible. So then we go down here. Someone says we could tag them Smart Guys. They can find them. Again, just talking about what to do with these fucking the match. DSP comes with a great idea. We announced that at this next show we have 2 goals. So $500, we watch AEW. Okay, next week. Very easy, by the way. $500. That's simple. And for 1K, we do DSP versus Duty sim match. Explaining its listen to this. Oh my God. Explaining its complexity to get it working on stream, and that it will be 100% fair and random outcome, okay? We'll commentate over it, and that we need the community to make the fighters an arena for it, tagging it Smart Guys, so see find it. So he wants to explain the complexity. I think so people think it's worth 1,000. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yes. and so they can be convinced that it's gonna be fair and not rigged in DSP's favor. The fake wrestling match.
Also, we could do for the kayfabe WWE champions part. Okay.
Oh yeah, the kayfabe.
So let's get to the kayfabe WWE champions part. And Triple P brings up a legend that is known as DJ Gamebox. And he says, also, what do you think of this DJ Gamebox guy? Is he just an asshole? Apparently he's talked to you via text before. He seems like a low-risk, hostile guest due to lack of charisma. And he only cares about the 1 point, which is champions. TJ Gamebox famously, lack of charisma is his biggest downfall. But anyway, I disagree with that, by the way.
This is great. Let's have this guy as a guest because he's boring. You're gonna look so much better, Phil, because this guy, he has complete lack of charisma.
By the way, TJ Gamebox was on our show, and I dispute that claim. He definitely has
I think
sufficient charisma.
Yeah, I think we've had him on twice. Once was way back, and once was more recent. And the guy was perfectly normal, and we had a perfectly normal chat.
He has no lack of charisma to be seen. Anyways, but if he's just insane, fuck him. DSP just totally ignores this, I guess, and says this rather bright idea. You should randomly accuse me of owning Down from the Rafters again. Okay, keep up, everybody. And I'll again say, I have no idea what you're talking about. But then say that the new Gunther, the new guy they just released, is God tier.
Whoa, that's a huge Phil.
Whoa, great idea. Oh my God. This is incredible. You understand the joke he's trying to say, right? So to understand this joke, you have to know about WWE champions enough to know that Gunther is God tier in the game. You have to be basically a WWE champion's whale to get this joke. And this is what he's saying?
I think like the general joke is that he's still playing the game, but allegedly the narrative is that he shouldn't be playing the game, but in the last episode we did about the DMs, Hulkamania was fucking running wild, and he was playing champions on stream, and everybody knew he was playing champions. And he admitted to everybody that he was still playing it. So this wouldn't even work.
So Triple P then says the first time, Grill Phil segment. Good idea for the Grill Phil segment, okay? Now, then he goes to, and we can keep this shtick going as long as people care. This is right, Strappy CC says, Dave LARPing as Vince in WWE. Yes, this is all, he is loving this. He's having such a great time. Monster Energy drinking, cat downstairs crying. He's up there, yeah, great idea. I'll pretend I'm Gunther, whatever.
Yeah. Put me in a match against Duty. Let's do a match against Duty.
WWE Champion stuff gets a cheap pop every time. DSP then decides to answer about TJ Gamebox. He's very all over the place now. I have never spoken to that guy. He is another insane nut job. Get fucked, TJ. He followed me from Faction FMTO Faction after my account was exposed on Kiwi Farms just to keep leaking where I moved to. And he'd fed info so the faction members could be doxxed to get me kicked out. He's a real scumbag, and eventually all factions got wind of him, and now he's banned on site, LOL. Is that true, Sir Gamebox? I gotta ask him. He actually had somewhat of a whale account himself, and I think he has a grudge now because he can't play for real. Nobody wants him. So that's not true, by the way. TJ Gamebox himself has said very clearly that he was never whaled out on the account. He's not a whale. I think we had him on. He said he was usually spending like $20 a month or something. And he was spending just enough to be able to track where DSP was. But I might be wrong in my memory of that. But he's definitely not a whale. Well, anyways, Triple P then says...
Yeah, he did also... So for the people that are curious, if you don't know how the whole scheme works, he explained everything in the 2 episodes that we've had him on. So you can go and check him out. Just look up the TBS with TJ Gamebox.
Yeah, he was doing enough to track it, right? So if he whaled himself, what's his problem? Triple P asks. DSP says nothing. He's the same as all the others, just looking for attention from Kiwi Farms, my trolls, or the internet. Just like the Comcast employee. These are not logical people. They're nuts.
I don't know how it's... I don't know how it's equivalent a random guy on the internet, TJ Gamebox, that nobody knows anything about, spending money at the game, and DSP lying about spending money on bills and spending money in the game. How is that equivalent?
I don't know. And I love this cope of saying things about TJ Gamebox that is factually not true, just trying to get... I think he's trying to get Triple P to be not interested in him, because I don't think he wants any TJ Gamebox smoke, if you know what I'm saying. So he's trying to downplay it, I guess, because he doesn't want to get TJ Gamebox on the show. That would be a nightmare for DSP. He knows it. So anyways, he's downplaying him. Triple P then says, another idea involving TJ Gamebox, how much do you think to bring him on to battle about whaling WWE champion accounts? Actually think of anybody, he is the easiest one to fumble a W on that because he actually spent money on it too. And his loss is devastating for the detractors because he's the supposed expert witness.
First of all, why are we talking about this like it's the trenches in World War II? This is like we know what this is. But also, I have legit no idea what he means by that. Is it a whole debunk of the WWE Championship because somebody else spent money on it?
Well, Triple P at this point in the arc here is definitely looking to make the most entertaining content he can. We're not that far away from Steve Cambian interview, guys, just a spoiler. And I think that he knows that would be entertaining for us and for the internet at large, DSP having to explain WWE Champion shit. So he really wants that to happen. DSP doesn't want that to happen. And DSP is very clear about it here. And he says, I don't think it's a good idea, of course, because it's likely, no exaggeration, that he's slow or retarded. Get fucked, DJ. You're slow or retarded. And listen to this. Now, Chad, I'm going to look at you too, and myself as well. I'm looking in the mirror here. Most of the hyper-fixated are, and to attack them is not going to go well. So, if you're most of the hyper-fixated are slow or retarded. All right, so there you go. I put myself in that boat for sure. He's not well known. Yeah.
I mean, DSP's been attacking his audience for like 15 years, and he's perfectly fine. So I guess it is going to go well. TJ is not well known outside of Kiwi Farms, and nobody cares about Kiwi Farms anymore. LOL. People are interested in us and our opinions, and the show is fresh because I haven't done a show like this in over 10 years. Talk about missing the fucking point, man. Yeah, definitely. People really care about your takes on wrestling, man. Talk about missing the fucking point, man. I think TJ Gamebox would kill him on the actual WWE segments.
Yes.
Because I follow the guy on Twitter. I know he follows wrestling and he's passionate and cares about wrestling. So he's going to totally steal DSP's spotlight if they actually talk about wrestling.
How dumb do you have to be to think, yeah, people are really interested in our opinion? I mean, this is DSP's wet dream, right? It's like people care about his gaming takes and shit, you know, which is obviously... Come on. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So this is what he wants to... His dream is
wrestling
this.
takes at the time were so stale because he hadn't watched wrestling in like 10 years or something. And all of it just kind of boiled down to, well, I didn't know it was like that now. Whoa, it's so different.
When he says, well, the man immediately tried to flex on me in DM. So Triple P reached out to TJ at this point. And that he works 12 hours a day, 5 days a week at a real job. So I was never a fan, although I think it's not a bad idea to bring on retards for you to felt. In fact, I think that's ideal. Triple P says. DSP responds with, maybe if things slow down a bit and we need a boost, it's an easy win. Yeah, he holds a full life, but he had time to stalk me in a mobile game for years and post on Kiwi Farms and X for years. Makes total sense. Again, this is the classic thing where if you post a few times on Twitter, it takes up your whole day. Yeah, definitely. DSP then says the guy flips burgers or sells shoes, which I would consider.
Wow, damn.
Both of those jobs are much more respectable than begging for money online, however. But yes, he flips burgers or sells shoes. That's an Al Bundy reference, I think. And Catherine Burnell sells things just like that. So we really got to make fun of people with sales jobs? Retail jobs? Really cool. Definitely cool. Boat Night says
she doesn't even work full time. She works like 3 days a week. And he shows it off as this amazing thing. Whoa, she destroys her butt off from work. So taxing.
Really, really cool thing to do is make fun of people doing retail jobs when your wife has a retail job, just to reiterate. Boat Night says the accusations DSP focuses on is telling. Oh, yeah, the ones, yeah. That is true. What he thinks is bad is always hyperfixating, which means you're retarded, by the way. It really, like, he always thinks it's a problem that you're online too much when DSP is the most online person there is, right? I mean, that's just a fact. But if you do that enough to follow him and do a few posts on X, you are a mouth drooler idiot that must be slow. I mean, come on. Okay, moving on. I said as much to him. So you managed to grind 60 hours a week and still find time to felt Phil? What a king you are, buddy. He thought I was complimenting him. Anyways, glad we have our goal put together. Okay, so they do have a goal put together, and I want to stop here for this little thread here. They're still kind of figuring out what to do. DSP then says here, one of those days we got to put together a $1 million man belt, okay? And DSP then says, yeah, a replica belt would look great with my new setup for sure. New setup.
You should get it now.
The new setup accentuates, the belt would be accentuated as new setup, okay? So let's get to this one. Next up we have the second episode ever. There's not much to this episode, so we won't play much. But I do want to show, this is the first time Grill Phil was mentioned on an episode, even though they don't do Grill Phil. Here we go.
Lies must come to an end, sir.
Wow. Well, see, here's the thing, though. I don't know how I could be expected to be spending money on the game when we haven't hit the goal yet so that we can review AEW for the week.
Let's hit this fucking goal, guys. It's only like 30 subs away. Let's hit it. Let's get this AEW goal. And then, if we get to 700, maybe we'll do the Grill Phil segment.
There we go.
We're going to watch all of Phil's biggest fuck-ups over the years or his most interesting lore on the Grill Phil segment. If we get to $700 today, we'll watch the story of the Wolverine toy for the 50th fucking time. So, detractors, it's time to open your Velcro wallets. Let's hit this goal. Let's hit the $700, and let's grill Phil about the Wolverine toy in real time. Otherwise, we gotta move on. We gotta fucking move on.
What, go back to talking about wrestling?
But let's get some subs.
If we don't get more money, we're gonna move on, go back to wrestling shit, which we know you don't want to hear about.
Let's get some subs.
Let's get some super chats and memberships over on YouTube as well. It's been, dragging your feet over there. There's been a lot of subs on Kickbutt.
Good job, Philip. Following the same energy. There is a DS, which oddly to me doesn't seem like, I'm going to be honest, it's very easy to tell when DSP writes something. I don't think this is DSP, but, we do know there's some people that have control of his account that can write things, Duncan. But this says, not enough begging. We need 2021 casino-style begging. DSP Reacts responds with, I wonder what that was like, LOL. Give it a few weeks. If we don't hit 1K, I'd be surprised if even we talk about wrestling at all. It doesn't seem like something he'd say when he really wants to talk about wrestling, right? But I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be crazy.
But it's like it's a self-aware joke about the begging. It's like, I'm gonna beg even more because you guys love it. You love it so much.
Here, this is funny too. The king is more than the Kino. Benoit Boys, episode 2. Let's fucking go. Thanks for the support and the jokes. There we go. Thanks for those jokes. After this, which I was surprised, like your timeline, it seems like something that happened. The day after this, DSP did the Moobs episode, okay? And the Moobs episode, the Kino Casino made fun of on their show. DSP coped about it on Twitter saying, good to see me in the news again, okay? So, this is the thumbnail. And this is it. I thought it was Kino, like the Kino Casino. Sorry.
This is the moment last night. This is really our moment of zen, where Darkside Phil's career was ended.
So this was way sooner than I thought. Okay, so that's episode 2 of Grill Phil. The very next day, this happens.
An absolute shame and humiliation, and I don't know if Phil's ever going to recover from this.
All right.
As I said earlier, this is a controversy, a scandal that has rocked the Darkside Phil kingdom to its core.
Okay.
And more than any scam Phil's done, more than any lie that Phil's told, this really signals the death knell for Darkside Phil. As you can see there, Andy, Darkside Phil is fat. He has tits. Look at him. Look at his tits. They're protruding.
Okay.
Disrespectfully, you can make out his full fucking left nipple there.
So here.
What a piece of shit. It's the Moob apocalypse, buddy. This fucking bum has moobs.
So it seems to me like Triple P's ready to get back in this zone as they always are, but he's like, this is literally, it's just razzing guys, a little banter. They still love me. DSP trolling has gone full circle. We've returned to haha, you're fat, more like double DSP. There we go. And this one, Bob Starsky left a great timestamp here, so I want to give shout out to this. This is hilarious. This is incredible.
For being fat.
Wings and shit or boogie. They're like, you look like Wings or Boogie in that shirt. Should I not wear it, I guess? I like it because it's comfortable. But if people are going to be saying gross shit about fucking man boobs and shit when it's just a shirt, then I'm not going to wear it anymore.
Gross shit.
I have plenty of other shirts that don't do that, to show that it's not that it's not me. But if people are going to say that, to show that it's not that it's not me. But if people are going to say that shit.
Flashbang in real life.
To show that it's not that it's not me. But if people are gonna say that shit,
the flashbang actually affected him in real life. Did you see that?
The word, yeah, bro, it traumatized him, bro. It's like,
to show that it's not that it's not me.
That's amazing. Okay, anyway, so the moves happened then, and DSP coped with it by saying, "Good to see me in the news again." Okay, so this was the move segment. We had a great episode here. Always Phil, DSP being a doormat hypocrite, never gets old.
Hey, that's me.
Yes. Oh, Secret
That's
Meerkat.
me on the account. Yeah, I wasn't banned on, but then he blocked me on there.
Would you have shared this if it were the exact same video, but from an account you deem a detractor? Great question, Matty Bell. I don't think he would, but we're coping now. Okay, next I have to show you in the timeline something that would be consequential, even more consequential in a few months here, but... This is first, DSP asks Andy some tech questions, okay? Hey, I hope you're a good man. So if you have a chance, I actually have a technical question about how to set up Discord and OBS for Kino Casino. Ash and I call them Ash, are thinking of doing commentary over a sim match in WWE 2K for smart guys. Remember, Triple P has never agreed to that, really. That was just a thing they were talking about. It's never been confirmed. Triple P's idea for the stretch goal is Krill Phil, but for DSP, it appears to be this sim match again. So he's still worried about how to do it. Currently, the only way AI can get audio from Discord to work through OBS to add an audio track channel for desktop, but that channel grabs everything, and it would make the direct feed from my console capture device play audio twice. How do you capture audio from Discord with your setup? No rush on the answer, and thanks for reading. Spoiler alert, Andy would never respond to this question. And I promise I'll show you the next correspondence from Andy. So Haiti says, TBS and Friday undies, let's fucking go. Big up, So Haiti. Big up, Sir Percy, for the membership, and we'll give you this. Come on, let's do it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh shit, it's under the video. Hold on. There we go. Let's hear it. There we go. Another satisfied customer. Okay, let's go. So next, this is the moment of truth. This moment will go down in history. Hey, Phil. When was the last time you got to go on a vacation or trip? I know this might be beyond your comfort zone, but Hulk Hogan has a bar in Tampa Bay called Hogan's Hangout. And for the Super Bowl this year, he's going to be at the bar with a bunch of other wrestler friends he has. I think I'm going to fly down for the event and rent a table there. I want to offer to pay for your flight and hotel. If you want to come down for the weekend, we could drink and hang out and film a video at the bar or something to make it a tax write-off or whatever. I know that's kind of crazy, but I think it could be nice for you to go do something fun and maybe meet Hogan. It's on short notice, but something to think about anyway. I'm serious about it. Just don't say anything online about it, obviously, okay? DSP's response. Well, first off, thank you very much for the offer.
Can we?
Oh, go ahead, please.
I'm sorry, but I think it's worth. I want to talk to you about what would your response to this be? But not if you were DSP, but if somebody asked you something similar.
I mean, it's obviously you got to make it work in your life. Well, okay, but pretending I'm DSP's life situation where I have no kids and just a wife and a cat, I'm going. I mean, that's it. I'm going. If I'm into wrestling, you know what I mean? Yeah, why not? You're paying for it? If Meerkat Mob said today, hey, dude, let's go to Emiru's bar in wherever, I'm going. In a heartbeat, I'm going. Wouldn't you? What do you
Sure.
think? Right? If I said, all right, hey, dude, I got the, I got Messi's bar here down next to my house. You want to come with me? I'll pay for it. We can make a video. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. From like a content perspective, of course, doing it in a
Yes.
heartbeat. Only thing I would have preferred in this, like, this is not even in the context of the message because they haven't talked about who's going to pay, but I would prefer for me to pay. Because like having like financial transactions with other YouTubers and shit, this can get messy eventually and have a bunch of
that's
fucking
true.
drama shit blow up.
Yeah.
So I would just prefer to
yeah.
pay for it myself. But as a content idea, to do a collab with somebody, even just go meet Hogan because it's fun, sure.
It's very simple. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so... The idea of this being homosexual is very telling. I mean, it just is. I think he has nothing to go on to make fun of Triple P, so he has to spin this to be gay.
Yeah.
Asking someone to go to a bar is... And it's not like they said some random place. Hey man, want to come to Toronto? Even that wouldn't be gay, by the way. But this was even more specific than that, is my point. It's not like he said, hey man, we're going to the bar on Friday. I'll pay for you to come here. You want to come? It's not like that. There's a specific place we're going for a specific reason. And it's someone that you really likes bar. That seems like a very good reason to invite someone somewhere, right? And it's just ridiculous to say this is homosexual. It's very telling if you think this is homosexual, all right? It's
and also, I think if somebody like Triple P makes an offer like that, I know he can make it happen, and I know that he has the mind to make some good content out of it that everybody's going to benefit. And realistically, all I have to do is go there and have fun, and we're going to figure it out, like, in motion.
Yeah. And as the Camping Dutchman says, yeah, this is literally the last chance DSP would ever get to meet the Hulk. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Now they can just meet in heaven. That's the only way.
That's the only way, man. Meerkat is not gay. No, we're both not gay, I don't think. But unless we both accept that, it's fine. But we don't think I'm gay. Emiru's Bar sounds like another Twitch con. No. That's why I hate the Twitch CEO, like DSP. I'm giving base takes right now. I hate the Twitch CEO. He's an asshole. He should be fired. I'm not going on Twitch till he's released. Am I base yet? Mr. Gorehouse says, hey, LT, you want to join me at the Unicorn? Now, that's different. The Unicorn is a known gay bar. I still would go, though. It's fun. Okay, anyways, moving on. DSP's response says, well, first off, thanks very much for the offer. My last actual trip and time off was April of 2019, when I flew back to the East Coast of the USA to get married and spend time with my parents and new wife. Since then, it just hasn't been possible because I went through the bankruptcy, and financially it hasn't been feasible. Now, with how things are going, the possibility of having a honeymoon may actually happen, and that's something that we never even thought would happen for the longest time. Sounds good to me, man. Okay, this seems positive. 2 minutes later. As for your offer, if this were 10 years ago and I was single, I would literally be there in a heartbeat. I did shit like that on a whim. Made tons of videos and money off of it back in the day. Only I was the one paying the way for all my friends to go to conventions, WrestleMania, etc. because I was a big YouTuber. And I had money to blow. And man, did I blow it. But as for today, I am very much tied down and rooted here in Washington. He's talking about a weekend trip, sir. What does rooted here in Washington have to do with it? Like, that's not a verb you can use here. It doesn't matter where you're rooted when you're going on a vacation for a weekend. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm rooted in America too, but I could go on vacations anywhere I want. Anyways.
Yeah.
I couldn't in good conscience leave my wife behind to go party for a weekend and leave her with the house and pets. I'm saying that S on purpose. When I was never able to give her the honeymoon she well deserves someday. When I was never able to give her the honeymoon she very well deserves someday. And to be honest, her health is improving. And we are making big progress in that area. But she's not great yet. Okay.
Come on,
so
man.
Even if
Just
it were
say no.
So if it were 100% for business and not pleasure, I'd still have to decline for now. I really hope that she gets fully better over 2025 and things will open up a bit. You thought I was done. Oh, I have something interesting. Today on stream, someone said they would drop 100 sub bomb on Tuesday and we agreed to watch Japanese wrestling. Anyways,
Of
whatever.
course.
Triple P then responds. Okay, whatever. Okay.
So about
Yeah.
DSP's response,
Yes.
I understand it for the most part. He could have just said no, because I don't
Yes.
expect fucking DSP to go meet Hogan in Florida. Come on, like that's insane for me to consider.
For him,
but
yeah,
all the
yeah.
other context, for him, all
Yeah.
the other context is just endless explanations, and it's like completely pointless.
I don't have a name for this paradox, but when DSP knows something is a good idea, but he doesn't want to do it, the longer the explanation goes. So there's a relationship between the better the idea, the more bullshit he has to say to decline it, even though he knows it's a good
Yeah.
idea. So this is that case here. It's a great idea, makes sense, but we have to explain why it's wrong in 3 paragraphs of multiple sentences because he knows it's a good idea, but he has to say why. And again, if you just want to say, if maybe Kat is sick or something, just say, I can't go. I just can't go. Thanks for the offer. We don't have to do all this, man. We don't have to do all this. Triple P then says,
If they wanted to do like an in real life thing, he lives in Seattle, which is close to the Canada border, unless I'm fucking up the geography.
Yeah, no, that is.
So those guys can go visit Phil and stay in a hotel or something, and they can have like a collab in real life, and they can meet up in some bar and have a beer and whatever. If somebody sees DSP and wants to assault him, Triple P's gonna body slam him, and then Andy Worski's gonna hit him with the leg drop. That's it. He's got his security. He's got people he's going to make content with, and he's going to be like an hour away from home at any time. So if somebody wants to beat him up, he can start crying and go home.
Yeah. Okay, so as for the trip, if you want, I would pay for her to come out to Phil, and we could set up Jasper with the sitter, but no pressure. I know it's a lot for you at this point with the health issues and stuff. So there we go. Gay angle is gone. Can't bring wife angle is gone. Triple P is going to pay for both of those to be done, okay? I just really would like to get you guys out of the house and doing something for the detractor so the distractors can suck cock forever. I hope we can get this wrestling show going in a sustainable way. We just need to get the right few people with money watching, okay? So he said, hey, let's get the fucking... Let's bring Kat with us then, if it's about that thing. Give Kat a nice trip for the weekend for totally free. He says, I would put you up in the Hilton by the beach and bar where I'm going to stay too. No response from DSP. Triple P then says, I feel bad pressuring. It's okay, Phil. I just want to see you winning and having fun again, and it would be fun for me too, but I know it's tough for you right now to do stuff like that, whatever that means. Okay? DSP responds, hey, no worries or pressure at all, man. I totally appreciate your invite and offer. It's not possible now, but maybe in the future. Also, I got tired of squinting at my phone to watch wrestling, so I bought myself a Samsung tablet that's coming tomorrow.
Yes.
Fuck that wife.
Keep spending.
Fuck that wife honeymoon shit. I got a Samsung tablet. Come on. Sorry, Kat. I got to get a tablet for wrestling. This is my wrestling tablet. Huh? All of this is possible because you guys gave me a chance and are now working with me, and I really appreciate it. 2 days later, I just watched AEW Collision on the new tablet. Imagine needing to say this part. Hey, just an update.
Come on, bro.
I watched it on the new tablet. Okay, guys. Young Beat says he couldn't go because it's not hand card accessible. That's why he couldn't go to Hogan's bar. Oh, that makes sense. That does make sense. A Duty Streams in the house says Hogan meetup was the only thing I was hoping for to really happen. I'm literally 20 minutes away from the bar. Would have gone to record Phil in the Wild. Yeah. There's no chance for Philip to go, but the reasons
Dude.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you got DSP meeting Hogan on camera, that would go for millions of dollars on the market.
Millions of views.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's going on Netflix. They're gonna make a documentary about it.
Every single documentary about DSP in the future would have that, that image of DSP.
It would be the thumbnail.
So anyways, DSP's talking about the show again. Also, we should talk about, DSP again pushing the simulated matches goal. Oh, if we did DetractorCon, we would have got Hogan as a guest, I think, if he was available. Unfortunately, rest in peace, Hogan. But that'd be very funny if our premier guest was Hogan.
Yeah.
It's a funny idea.
We can rely on him to have some good segments because he's a prolific liar. He can just lie about meeting DSP and doing like fighting game tournaments with him in Connecticut.
I would troll him, like ask questions about things he didn't do, and then he'd just make up answers. I wouldn't go. We shouldn't talk about
Yeah,
the day.
brother. I was actually the first person to ever beat DSP in Super Turbo, brother.
Okay. So blah blah. DSP is again bringing up the talk about the simulated matches. No one else wants to do it. DSP is really pushing this shit. Okay, really pushing this shit. Then they talk about the splitting. I think we basically split and go as needed on each one. They're going to split the money, okay? And then DSP says, yeah, the Sims didn't seem to get people excited, so likely not worth the trouble. I guess he brought it up on the show and no one talked about it or didn't support for it, I guess. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't think they're ever excited. They're just one of the things he does for Christmas every time because it's easy and he doesn't have to do anything.
Like, imagine a sim fucking... doing a sim match when you're DSP. Anyways, they talking about the goal. They're talking about 750 for AEW, whatever. Triple P says, I'll watch the Japanese women's wrestling. DSP says, of course you will. Haha. DSP then says something very important. A lot of people were waiting for this. I ordered a lot of socks and they are showing up during the show so I can try them on. I know that's stupid, but my new camera, the new current meme, I know that's stupid, but my new camera, the current meme, and I have it working for the show so we can lean into it for fun. This is the first mention of the socks. Like, I thought the socks were something that started from Triple P, but no, DSP just said I ordered socks, and here's why I ordered the socks, Sir Triple. The socks are very important to this story. Triple P then says, okay, I can make that bit happen. Good. That's insane. I was going to press you about saying you have no socks because DSP did say on his show he has no socks. Okay. DSP then says, I can show you my shitty socks with holes in them. This is not gay, by the way. This is not homosexual at all. Inviting your friends to the bar is gay. Telling another gentleman that you will show them your shitty socks with holes in them, that is not gay. I'm not lying. I wear shit until it wears out. My older underwear has holes. Again, telling another gentleman about your underwear holes is fine. I don't give a shit. I never put any thought into it. It's like my calves thing from months ago. People go wild for this shit. I just picked up a pair of my old socks and boxers and immediately found holes. Jesus. Again, this is so odd. Okay, I do have newer ones, but I just didn't notice the old ones. Cat threw out most of them without telling me and bought new ones, LOL. So I have a bunch of new socks arriving during the show tomorrow. It'll be perfect. All part of the plan. Thank you, pros, for saying that. This is all part of the plan. All part of the snaking plan. Mm-hmm.
Right.
This is all a big thing. It's in the playbook. You guys got to get your snaking playbooks out for this one. It's very thing. King Be Cruel says Sim ALT versus Sim Meerkat. Who will win? Well, it's very complicated to set up, and it will be a coin flip, so you never know who's going to win. Okay, so we'll see. I feel like Meerkat would be a high flyer style. Okay, and I'd have to get hit. Yeah.
I always like those. What would you be? A grappler?
I'm the grappler. I'm going to be Ken Shamrock. I'll hit him with ankle lock and stuff. Be cool. Okay, anyways, amazing stuff for show and tell tomorrow. Show and tell tomorrow. Anyways, FYI, whatever, Japanese women's show. Okay. DSP wants to talk a lot about money for some reason. It's mostly boring. He says about tax brackets and stupid shit. Whatever. Yeah, they're going to tax me 40%, but you can write off. Here's different. I'm independent contractor. The governments are fucking thieves. If you're paying 40%, you're actually getting less than me. Healthcare is free. Let's say we make $2K this month on Smart Guys. I'll spend you $1K straight on PayPal because it's fair. I'll pay 31% to the feds, and you'll pay 40% to your feds. So we both get robbed, but I will actually make more. Yeah, our sales tax is 11% as well. Anyway, who gives a fuck? Who gives a shit? Anyways, they're talking about the splitting. They talk about health care. I do not get free health care. I pay $400 a month for mandatory health insurance. That does nothing. If I get sick and go to a doctor, I pay for the visit and any meds I have to get plus tests. You know, there's different kinds of health care you can buy, sir. Anyways, again, health care. Healthcare. Look at this. We live in such a nice world that truly cares about people. As long as the ruling class makes a buck on every single thing you do. LOL. Anyways, this very interesting thing. Whatever.
DSP, a guy very well known for paying all his taxes on time and as he has to.
I mean, American healthcare does have a lot of problems.
Yes.
But anyway.
And did not get his bankruptcy thanks to the American taxpayer.
Mm-hmm.
So he should be extra grateful for that.
Mm-hmm. So now we have more Catherine health story to share. Kat needs to see a doctor and is on a lot of meds. Again, this is all part of the snakening, so I'm just sharing information that DSP wanted the internet to see. Keep that in mind, everybody. This is all a lie, by the way. Kat needs to see a doctor and is on a lot of meds, and it costs us a ton, even with insurance. Because of this, I do not go to the doctor unless I absolutely have to. I've not seen a doctor since 2015. Yes, a decade. I'm lucky because I'm not sick. Now imagine the average American who likely sits at home sick and eventually dies because they can't afford treatment. This system is grim and horrific. And people say fucked up stuff like I blew all my money on mobile games, which is true. And DSP would admit to that being true. But I will say that again. People say fucked up shit like I blew all my money on mobile games. I mean, I did spend a ton.
I mean, I did, but I also paid for my wife.
But I spent way more on medical stuff for my wife, but I'm not going to fucking tell anyone that except for the entire internet when I leak these DMs. Okay. Well, yeah, you can't say anything. It will just be used against you. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Although you were highly successful with the Bills bag, so I can't say it doesn't work. Look at that. Triple P says, although you were highly successful with the Bills bag, so I can't say it doesn't work, but maybe long term it's detrimental compared to just pure greed and shamelessness. DSP says, I'm admittedly doing way better now than I was before. People see the improvements to my content now and can't deny that the money is helping, unlike before. That's what he's saying now as well, by the way. So there we go. That is true. Dave says DSP did go to the doctor for ear infections. He did go to the doctor for ear infections, but maybe that was 2015. I don't know. The ear infection saga feels like it was later than that, but yeah, that's not true.
Yeah. I also think he does like an app to text the doctor or something.
Yes.
I don't know how things work. But like going to the doctor means like you go outside of your house and you go to the doctor's house and then he opens the door and he's like, hello, Mr. Burnell. That's going to the doctor.
Yes.
So maybe technically he did not lie.
Mm-hmm. It's a me him says, imagine an actual detractor con with thousands of people dressed up like Phil, Cat, Jasper, the Comcast guy, Rambo. Would be like Black Mirror. Yeah. I said, dude, detractor con, I'll be in charge of the cosplay contests. And I have two categories. Like known characters and niche character categories. So then you get bonus points for how niche you are, right? Or you could have the standard kind of, the big names. So like Triple P, DSP, Rambo, Leanna, those are mainstream characters. But then we have the niche category, where the more niche you are, the more points you get as well, right? So, I mean, for example, we used to say the real estate lady would be a good niche one, but that's like so level 1 now. We got to go much deeper, right? We got to get to like, what's a good example? Like Steve Cambion, that's too neat. That's too mainstream now. What else could we get? Sister Anime is a good one. Gamer Nicole's a good one. Kool-Aid Girl, Stink Bug, great one right there. See, that's what we're talking about. It'll be a lot of fun. 1 million subscribers, so we're almost there now. We have around 8,000, so we're pretty close by now. We'll get there. Anyways, which is not agreed. Detractors are fags who expect to be paid for every second they work and complain about how much they do get paid.
What?
Which is, okay, hold on. So DSP says people can see the improvements, okay? Oh, shopping cart thief, good one. All the good ideas. There's so many good ideas that would make we would be just walking around cracking up, dude, if we actually did that, Could you imagine? Anyways, moving on. which is not even greed anyway. These detractors are fags who expect to be paid for every second they work and complain about how much they do get paid, just like everyone else. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, I don't either.
If they could get paid to talk about their hobbies or play games, they would do it in 2 seconds, but they can't because they either flat out suck or lack the balls to do what they want in life. Okay, I don't know.
Is this like, are we suggesting that the detractors are hating on DSP just because he makes video game playthroughs and gets paid from it?
I don't know, I guess.
Unlike all the dozens of tens of thousands of people that do the same thing?
I don't know. I love that they now say I'm spending too much money. This is, again, just what detractors are saying. I love that they now say I'm spending too much money on my business when it was always that I was blowing all my cash on mobile games before. Not that I was broke because I had no credit because of my bankruptcy and my wife's medical bills in addition to the mobile spending. But nobody cares about reality, just the memes. This is an amazing sentence that I want to read again. Okay, detractors weren't saying that I spent too much money on my business when I was blowing all my cash on mobile games before. Not that I was broke. We didn't say this part, okay? This is the part detractors didn't say. They didn't say I was broke because I had no credit because of my bankruptcy and my wife's medical bills in addition to the mobile spending. Wow. What a felt. All right, man. Cool. Yep, detractors didn't get all those parts when they were making fun of me. Yeah, people just in our reality live in an alternate world. I deal with it too. They try to say I have no viewers. Okay. This was a little bit of a mini saga thing, not a big deal. DSP did say that his internet was out. He did have a few tweets about that, but not interesting. They had to cancel the show one time. They moved it over. And then we get to... this is his DSP has some great ideas about it, though, when his internet went out. Dude, I have a quick, funny bit for smart guys tomorrow. And this is his great idea. I'll tell you what it is. Blah, blah, blah. I've actually just set an event, whatever. He says, I'm going to say Tony Khan cut the lines to prevent us from reviewing AEW. That was his big idea. That was the big idea, guys. Okay, so I'll spare you from showing you that.
He could have said that instead of announcing that he's going to say that.
I have something hilarious. I know, it's whatever. Okay. This is the tweets there. I'm sorry, bad news. Get out of here, fucking Grok. That thing's so annoying. Every single thing. Ask Grok to summarize. I can read it. It's 2 sentences, dumb fuck. All right, anyways. ISP, Comcast, whatever. Bad news, everyone. My ISP has been an outage in my area for 5 hours, whatever. Comcast is saying it expects to have the internet back. Someone posts this. Very funny. Good job, Patch. This is a classic look here.
So that was around the time after the episode with the feet, I guess, when he set up this camera and would just show people his feet and would be asking for money to show people his feet. We had an episode about that. It's called the feet episode because that's all that happened. So you can go watch that if you want.
This is where the sock kind of discourse started, I guess. Yeah. Then he says it's 5 p.m. and no internet, so we can't do it. Yeah, folks, I'm not getting my internet back today. At this rate, I'll be lucky to have it by tomorrow. He's freaking out, of course. He shows, this is DSP's tweet, by the way. DSP Enterprises second account. That's what he calls his account. DSP Enterprises second account. All right, so there we go.
Enterprises.
Shout outs to DSP Enterprises. And then he goes to, get out of here, Grok. My internet has returned. There you go. We can get back to the show. So now we get to Smart Guys episode 3. Okay. Now this one is where Grill Phil proper begins, let's say. And there's quite a few moments here that we do have to show. So here we go.
Big ups, Lipstick Larry.
The echo is on DSP's side. It is not my side. Okay.
Let's get some support. Phil missed out on a whole day of streaming yesterday, guys.
Because of Tony Khan, that piece of shit.
It was
Are you laughing? That's the joke.
Tony Khan, that motherfucker. Now, Phil, I'm concerned, brother. We gotta have an intervention. I'm being told by all the detractors, all the haters, that you've become a foot fetish OnlyFans model.
That's correct.
I've been told you're raising money to show your feet on the show. $75 to show your feet. What's going on, Phil?
That's right. In fact, right now, when we hit 100, I will show you my feet for the first time of the show. A brand new pair of socks I'm wearing today. That's correct.
Oh my God.
That's right.
Phil. No, but Phil, this is demented, Phil. This is some sick stuff, Phil, isn't it? Like, how low are you going to go, Phil? Like, is there no depths to which you won't stoop to scam these people now, Phil? Really?
Listen,
Really, Phil?
you don't understand. You're behind the times. This is what the people want in 2025. This is the kind of content that in fact, someone said for $250, I should write their name on my foot. What do you think about that? Like in a marker or something?
Oh, God.
Is this what it's come to, Phil? You miss one day of work and you're writing people's names on your feet with Sharpie?
Yeah.
That what it's...
That is the new generation of content creation. No one wants...
Oh, it's too cringe. Next one, don't worry. There's way more cringe coming, too. Don't not worry. Next up, we show off our camera.
Bought a new pair of sneakers.
Phil, how are you living like this, Phil? This is fucking demented, Phil. You're wearing fucking sneakers and fucking underwear that are crusty and fucking holes in them. Did you at least get new underwear now?
I now have new underwear, yes, and it is official as of yesterday. Again, the pages and the delivery squires delivered 18 new pairs of luxury socks to my castle that I can now wear daily and alternate between on stream.
What defines them as luxury socks, Phil?
They are not just regular cotton socks. These socks have either bamboo or merino wool lining. It is the cream of the crop of socks that I have had delivered. Various kinds of designs. In fact,
focus on Sir Triple during this question. DSP's answer, okay? Focus on Sir Triple.
Socks have either bamboo or merino wool lining. It is the cream of the crop of socks that I have had delivered. Various kinds of designs. In fact, get this. I'm not wearing them today. One of the pair of socks, I've never seen this before in my life, actually is marked right foot, left foot on the sock. You must.
No,
yes.
Okay, it's too cringe. You get the idea. This is what was going
is-
on during this time. This is so fucking painful. But we did get something else during this episode, and that's a push-up from a bodybuilder.
Here we go. So let's see. Now, hold on. I got to be sure not to cross the socks. That would be deadly, and we might have a total plutonic reversal here on stream. We don't want...
Oh, God. First, we got to put on fucking socks.
Show you this.
God.
This is another bamboo line sock.
Oh, God.
Full home plate at the bottom?
It's bizarre. It's weird looking, but it's very comfortable. Like, it's probably one of the most comfortable socks I've ever had. It's so nice. So
what's the idea behind, like, what was it described as on the site, Phil?
I think it was just like colorful, but this is like, these are the bamboo lines, so they're supposed to be like moisture wicking, prevents uncomfortable sweat on the foot kind of sock, but also like luxurious feeling.
Okay, you get the point. I'm gonna
Luxurious
crash.
feeling?
I'm gonna crash out
Come
on this
on,
one.
man.
Okay, here we go.
Like, I know he's trying to be
Yeah.
funny. He's trying to,
Yes.
like, ham it up. But at the same time, he was unironically begging for money to show his feet. So it's one of those things where you do the cringe thing, ironically, is still you doing it.
And DSP trying to be funny is the most unfunny thing on earth. Like, it's the most cringe shit ever. So that's what you get here. When Triple P's trying to ham it up here, and when you throw it over to your co-host, which is DSP in this case, I mean, it fucking sucks when all you get is shit back. It's like, okay, yeah, check this out. It's like, it's a really tough job. I am Joe Dub says, the shopping cart and tire thieves as Team Rocket. Now you're talking, I am Joe Dub.
There you go.
There you go. That'd be a hell of a team to take down. That'd be pretty hype. JSN Trans.
We got the Bank Leagues guy and the Comcast guy. They're the hacking group.
Yeah.
They're also a faction.
There'd be so many. Oh my God, it'd be so fun. Jason Trans says, sock golf championship at the Tractor Con. Oh yeah. Sock golf course. We could have so much fun. Can someone just bankroll this $1 million, please? That's all we need. I can make it happen with $1 million. Saucy Real says, rip the merch shop. Yeah, the merch shop is dead, but I'm surprised he hasn't talked about bringing that back. Aren't you a little bit? Like, I thought maybe he just forgot, but I mean, he during this new arc, I kind of low-key thought he would. You know what I mean? Like, say, like, okay, guys, just want to let you know I do have a merch shop. All the new viewers, just want to let you know. I'm talking about during the Asmon time, you know?
Yeah, but the shop was gone, so he would have to bring it back up
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
that's true.
chill for it. And I don't think it's worth it. I don't think he thinks any of the Asmon people are gonna buy a DSP shirt.
I don't know. I wouldn't put it past him. Okay, so here is the push-up.
The old meme that they'll donate $100 to see you do 25 push-ups. I don't think that that's enough. If Phil was going to do push-ups, how much would we need to see right now, Phil, for you to do 10 push-ups?
10 push. I mean, shit. You'd have to figure out. Sadly, I don't think I could fit. Like, let me put it this way. I don't know if we could do it today, but I could probably clear the floor. I don't want to fuck with the wires because they're fucking so stupid
listen,
right now.
I think you could fit, Phil. I think you could fit. Because there's like you had all this space to do the kicks and the fucking marching around. You know, like come on.
Oh yeah, the kicks
If
and the
don't know.
marching around happen too.
$300 right now.
Let
Would
me
you
see.
do it?
Hold on. I don't like to overpromise
Okay.
and underdeliver. Let me do a
Okay.
test. Let me see if
Let's
I can
get
actually
let's
floor.
get
Do we
$300
have
to see
the running
like,
around?
Yeah, where's the running
So I
around?
have a video of it.
Yeah, it happened during this time frame. Hold on. Oh, here it is. I got it. It's right here. My bad.
Underdeliver. Let me do a
Okay.
test. Let me see if
let's
I can actually
get
fit on the
let's
floor.
get $300 to see like I really want to see this. This would be a legendary
Send me the
moment
video if you
in
got it.
film
Okay.
history.
Too goddamn tall.
Bro,
Like,
I
I'm
can
6
see
feet
that
tall.
you'll fit. I
Look,
think you'll fit. Like, come
I
on, you
can
got
barely-
this. You're fitting. You're fitting, bro. You're fitting.
Here we
Hold
go.
on.
You're
He's
fitting,
fitting.
Phil.
Oh shit! I kicked the piece. Fuck!
You got this, bro. You got this, bro.
I'm trying to fit.
You
He's
got.
fitting.
You just gotta extend your legs and arms, man.
trying.
Come on.
I can't get
You
my
can
legs.
do it,
Oh, there we go.
Phil.
Oh yeah. Oh
There
yeah.
you
I
go.
can do it. Yeah, I can do it. I can fit.
Huge.
I can fit. I can actually
Oh
fit.
my god! It's the best show ever!
I did
Oh
one.
my God.
I did
Oh
one.
my god, Phil did a push. Let's get some fucking support right now. Let's fucking
mama.
go. I fucking love Phil. I fucking love Phil. This is the best show ever.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yes.
Let's go, guys. Fucking prime, the
course.
24-inch Phil.
Okay, so there we go. This is the same thing that happened during this show as well. Here we go.
It's the curse of being intelligent
Here
is
we
that
go.
you don't want to waste time on insane nonsense and morons.
That's the
So,
push up
you
we
know,
just saw.
It's the same reason I don't do, stunts. I
Yeah.
don't do, endless drama content. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna ever involve myself with that shit. Then you just become the dancing monkey performer, where basically the only reason you're streaming is to make money. You don't care about what you're doing, and you'll
Look
just
at
do
him walking the
anything
runway.
if anyone throws you, support. I don't like that.
Here's the link.
I don't like that idea.
Amazing. There we go. So that was during that stream as well. This is the stream where Triple P just says, do whatever I say, and DSP is clearly doing it.
Sadly, I don't think I could.
That was the push-up. We also have this, the schedule talk. Again, this is where Grill Phil really picks up.
So Bob, we'll do a segment shouting out all the
Man,
contributions.
stop. All right, but we got to do this first.
Yeah, let's finish the
forget-
Grill Phil segment. So
Let's do the Grill Phil segment. Yeah.
this is the little guy, okay? It's a cute little webcam, and it's actually unique. It's AI powered, and it actually moves around and acts in the room. It's creepy as hell. I'm like, dude,
Okay.
quality could do up to 4K.
He's talking about his camera.
This
Who
damn
cares?
thing for like 6 straight months. I love it. Windows does a fucking update,
Okay.
and it bricks the camera.
so
just
you're telling
bricks it.
me Bill Gates fucked up your webcam?
Okay.
Internet line while Tony Khan was climbing the fucking telephone.
There's the Tony
Pointed
Khan
because I really
joke
liked
again.
it, and it turns on and turns itself right back off again. Okay, it just won't stay on for longer.
Okay, I'm bored. Next, you get the point of this episode. It's just this.
Got to figure out, all that shit. What's that we're out of in the house for that week? It could take upwards of a
Oh, yeah.
That could take upwards of 30.
So this is where Triple P was asking all the detractor questions, and he asked about the shopping schedule of DSP.
But it takes half a day to do groceries, bro. Like, how far away is the grocery store?
No, well, first I got to make the shopping list with my wife. That could take upwards of 30 to 40 minutes because you got to figure out meals for every day. You got to figure out the ingredients for each meal. You got to figure out, all that shit. What's that we're out of in the house for that week? It could take upwards of a half an hour or more just to make the grocery list. That's true. And then you're freaking out. He's freaking out.
40 minutes to
40 minutes for a list?
make the list?
Yes.
Really a similar list every week? No.
Yes.
Sometimes we want to alternate meals. We don't have the same meals every week. You get bored. So we're alternating and, we got different things. I even have an app for it. I have an app. That's my grocery list that I use every week.
So you have an app, but it still takes 40 minutes for the list.
It's a very elaborate process. Let me tell you. Here's the app right there. See, I got all my...
Oh my God. Here's his app. Let's see the app. What is this app? Oh, it's just is this notes? I don't know.
There, see, I got all my groceries, So you got to make the list, and you got to actually drive there. You got to do the shopping.
Yeah, do
And
the
How
shopping.
long is... Okay, so we have 40 minutes for the list.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we have, how long is it? 20 minutes to Costco? 30 minutes?
I'd say about 15 minutes to get there, and then probably about a half an hour to 40 minutes inside, depending, and then another 15 minutes to get home. So that's an hour just for the shopping. And then you got to unpack, you got to clean the vegetables, you got to bag the bread, you got to freeze certain things, you got to put things away. That's probably about another half hour to 45 minutes. So realistic.
This is exactly like that one time, which I forget what Tevin's stream it was, where he would say DSP would make everything into a elaborate process, like the washing of the dishes, the cleaning of the vegetables, the freezing of the foods, the bagging of the bread. What the
it's
fuck,
like it's
man?
a ceremony. It's an official ritual.
Yeah.
Realistically, on my day off, it's probably around 3 or more hours just for the grocery shopping.
3 or more hours just for grocery shopping.
No way it takes 3 hours for you to go grocery shopping, Phil. You must be fibbing. Are you for real?
No, I'm serious. In fact, some days it takes longer than that.
Bro, they're saying you're running your life like basic training in the army.
Yeah,
That's my mind. I have that organized mind where I'm always like doing
it's organized.
things in a very organized manner. It's not just
It's
willy-nilly
very organized
stuff. That's how I've been my whole
Salute
life.
him, civilians. He does, but he washes the vegetables. He puts the bread in the bread bag.
I chop up the vegetables unless it's something that would go bad if I chop it early. I chop everything early, get everything into separate containers, into the fridge, nicely organized so that we're ready for the week. We're good to go.
God.
Yeah.
So does the list take longer than the actual shot?
All right, so this is officially when Triple P realizes no one gives a fuck about wrestling takes. They don't talk about wrestling in this episode until an hour and a half into it. This is an hour and a half segment of Grill Phil, and this is when really this starts becoming fun. And we on that being said, we're always showing it because it just becomes Triple P asks questions that detractors want to know the answers for that make Philip look very embarrassing, as you can see from this segment. I do want to show. We're moving on because we still got to get another Grill Phil in today, but there is the main thing was the socks and the dancing, as you saw, right? So. Remember that time ago, a long time ago, I showed you, I'll scroll in fact so you can see, okay? Remember I told you that question that DSP asked Andy, the tech question? Okay? Here it is. This is January 17th. I will now scroll down so you can see that there was no response from Andy at all. Okay, I'm going to scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. No answer from Andy. It'll be green if you know that DSP is talking with Andy. Here is the next message, and that is directed towards Andy. And DSP says, "Hey, man, I hope you're good. Sorry for asking tech questions. Tech gives me such a fucking headache." So he wanted to make sure, hey, Andy, you haven't responded yet, so I just want to check in. Sorry for asking that question last week. Tech gives me such a fucking headache. Hope you're doing well. It's very fun. Very fun. So Andy did not respond at all, as you can see there. Mr. Extravagant says, I forgot how good these segments were with Triple P just rolling all over DSP, and he thinks it's all in good fun. It's just a little razzing. Yeah, this is when it kind of I don't know. It's more fun during this time. If you like, in retrospect, I don't remember how much fun we were having during the time, Meerkat. Do you? I think we're having fun though at this point, right? In the arc.
Yeah, it was different, I guess. DSP still was on top of the world, and he had friends, and it was amazing. And he would flex all the time, but still like insanely big. And there was the like we just saw, the smart guys was all about making fun of him.
Yeah, I can't remember how the exact. It's tough to remember the feeling of what was going on at the time, but yeah, I can't remember. But it seems like this is fun now, at least. But anyways, all things are going good. Oh, are things going good? Triple P checking in with DSP. Blah blah blah. Then we get to we're gonna have another show. Not much shit happens here until the next show. They're talking about the echo thing. Also, I'm not sure using headphones, having the surround sound shit off, so there shouldn't be any audio issues. I think it was some OBS. It was my fault. DSP knows it was his fault for that one. Anyways, Triple P gets sick here, actually, and so he couldn't do the show 1 week. DSP mentions it here. Oh, DSP mentions it, not there, here. So you can't do the show for 1 week. They had to postpone it. It's not a big deal. It's whatever. The Triple P says I'll make up to somehow because he got drunk on that one show, Kino Casino show. So anyways, DSP gets sick a little bit as well, but then says, well, unless I'm on my deathbed, I'll still be doing Smart Guys tomorrow. This show will be a success. And then whatever, I'm setting around 6:30. Here we go. I do want to show, before we get to the last grill fill of the day, we're going to show some funny things from Twitter during this time so you can get a feel for it. DSP says, wow, great reaction to my hot take on Doom, the Dark Ages so far. Check it out here if you missed it, and be sure to leave your reaction on the comments. If you remember, his take was that it doesn't feel like Doom at all, this Doom medieval whatever. And let's check some of those great responses he's having, okay? Because he said, his own words were, wow, great reaction to my hot take on Doom, okay? So let's just scroll down. Denthead take. You just roll... You just roll in from Stupid Town. Looks like he's never played the classic Doom, and it shows. DSP would respond with that one and says, I played Doom 1. I played Doom 1. Actually, I played Doom 1, 2, Final Doom, Doom 64, and many more. The Doom 2 playthrough is live on this channel. LOL. Got him. Live felting right there, boys. He said, by your hot take, I don't believe you actually played it. I believe Elon Musk played PoE over you. Ooh. It's clearly Doom. You don't have to like how awesome it is, but then again, I'm not surprised at all by that either. I hope you change your mind in the future. Serious doing something news is always welcome. The fact that it isn't like OG Doom is good for me. For those unaware, there's a bit more to the story. Well, Phil, then go play classic Doom. DSP responds, I have and I will. Thanks. There you go. The like ratio says it all. I wonder how many dislikes this video has. Currently 518. So anyways, he has 121 likes and 518 at the time, but that was a very good response. Everyone's loving his response. One more funny thing on Twitter here. Today, my trolls attempted to commit fraud to fake contributions on my stream, but instead, they idiotically felted themselves. Find out how in this triumphant highlight from today's stream.
Triumphant highlight.
Hey, I see someone I know here. It's you. You lied about how much you get from Argentinian memberships. Also, was it a self-felt when you committed tax and bankruptcy fraud, or was it based because you got away with it? That's Meerkat Mob's comment. Go ahead.
That's still not answered.
No.
Was it a self-felt or was it based?
No, yeah.
We can't decide. We don't know. Should ask the Asmongold audience. So this is, I believe, the self-felt was he just straight up lied about how much money he gets from the Argentinian ones. And did not back it up in any kind of way. He just said, well, I made a lot more. You actually gave me $40. Yeah. And in reality, it was like $3 or $2 or even less.
Exactly. And he would say, nowadays, he says he gets like 10 cents, obviously. But when he wanted to hit the goal, he said that. We're not watching this video, but trolls self-felted. And it was an 8-minute video. just explaining how awesome that he was and how the trolls self-felted themselves. So there you go. So your detractors are so dumb, and they keep getting dumber somehow, but trolls self-felted. Okay, well, we're going to see a felting of a different kind here in the next video I share. Seawick Dev says, obscure DetractorCon outfits. Okay, here we go. The Target bag from Ask the King. That's a good one. The wall calendar from the CT condo. Jar of tournament essential ball powder. Ooh, now that's a good one. Well, Meerkat, you clearly forgot that the tournament preparation video, DSP says it's good to have 2 different kinds of powder, one for your undercarriage and one for your body at large to keep the, moisture away. So it's very important.
Sure.
Well,
Can't you just put on like deodorant?
Well, sometimes that's not strong enough, and I'm not lying. DSP did say that he has 2 different kinds of powder. Okay, he really does have 2 different kinds of powder. That is not a joke. That's not a detractor meme. He said you need to have 2 different kinds. Okay, so moving on. Let's go to
his
ahead,
credit.
please. Yes,
I hope he used it back in the tournament days, because many people that go to those conventions and tournaments, they're stinky as fuck. So hopefully DSP wasn't stinky as fuck, because that's just another reason people would dislike him.
Other things he mentions there is to bring beef jerky, because beef jerky is a good snack for the tournament floor. What else does he bring there? He brings his, I can't remember. It's a good video though if you ever seen it. But okay, this one is what I consider to be the highlight of this week. Okay, guys, this is episode number 4 of Smart Guys, and Triple P now realizes from last week what the fun of this could be. And he really leans into it this time, okay? So this was on January 30th of 2025. Spoiler alert, we are less than a month away from this officially being over, okay, in real time during this time. But here we go. This is episode number 4 of Smart Guys, and we got the highlights here for you.
Longhorn limousine. Anyway, so the big question I have in the Grill Phil segment, let's just set it up.
Yeah.
You have the new graphic for Grill Phil?
Oh, the new graphic for Grill Phil?
Here we go. It's Grill Phil! Phil's in hell!
Oh my god, he's grilling.
He's being grilled, folks. It's Grill
He still uses that to this day.
Phil. And this is the segment where we go over the week in Phil and press him on his lies, his scams, his grifts, whatever apparently people are accusing Phil of.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing that happened this week, Phil.
Okay.
I swear to God, I got 7 DMs about
All right.
this.
It's got to be a good one then.
Phil, are you wearing adult diapers?
Yeah, of course. I've been wearing them for several years. Everyone knows that.
No, but Phil, look I have this image that I was sent. All of these detractors, they're telling me that this is proof that you are wearing that you are wearing diapers.
I forgot about this actually, but
Really?
Can we pull this image up and can we explain
Let's try to take a
what's
look.
going on here?
So how do we see it? How would
What's
we
this?
give a
I
shared
sent
screen?
it on Discord.
Okay.
I mean, if we could just pull it up, just so the audience can see what's going on here.
See here.
What? We got to enhance.
Okay, hold on. We'll
Turn
enhance.
the fire back on. We just keep the
very nervous laughter there, huh? Enhance. Yeah, hang on.
flames on the whole time.
Go. Enhance. Can we just... Oh, here we go.
There
Okay.
we go, Philip.
Let's see here.
Because it looks like they're calling you down from the Pampers. What the fuck? That's not right. Oh, yeah, he's in hell again.
Down for
Let's
the
see.
Pampers. Down for the Pampers reel, please.
I mean, that's
like
actually
they're
really
real
hard to see.
Dump truck ass.
I'm trying to see, but...
Oh my God.
I mean, it just looks like my...
They have it
He's full.
on screen
He needs a change.
so they can see it.
He's so
Oh, yeah, it's on screen fully. They could see it.
Okay, it's on screen now.
We're staring at it right now. What do you guys see?
What is that like what's going on there, man?
I don't know. It doesn't look... To me, it doesn't look like much. You know, I wear lounge
It
pants.
doesn't look like much. This
I
looks
mean,
like
definitely
something...
looks like a diaper.
Yes!
I don't believe that he's wearing a diaper, but it definitely looks like it.
Yeah, you could say it looks like it, but it's not true. But he says it doesn't look like much. What?
On there, man.
I don't know. It doesn't look, to me, it doesn't look like much. You know, I wear lounge pants on stream, and it looks like I was standing. This is probably when I was first messing with the camera earlier in the week. And I stood up, and maybe like the pants had stuck to my butt for a second, but then they loosened up. I don't know. It doesn't look stuffed.
They stuck to my butt for a second? He's just saying words right now.
Pants had stuck to my butt for a second, but then they loosened up. I don't know.
Lounge pants. Yeah, he said lounge pants. Let's be real. They're sweatpants, sir.
And this is
Doesn't
I really like these segments, but this is the part of the show, or at least what makes the show completely unappealing to anybody that doesn't care about Dark Side Phil.
Yes.
So we're excluding pretty much any regular wrestling fan ever. Because
Yes.
we start off the show and we talk about, is the co-host wearing diapers for like, what, 10 minutes?
If you say it that way, tune into such interesting topics such as how long it takes the co-host to get ready for groceries, is he wearing diapers, what kind of socks does he have, and then we'll talk about wrestling for half an hour after that.
It doesn't look stuffed at all from the picture that you
don't
shared.
think
I mean, this is supreme cope. It doesn't look stuffed at all? I mean, this is just not believing what you see in your eyes. Like, just, again, this alien, just say, yeah, it looks like I have a diaper, but I'm not wearing one, and move on. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's stuffed?
I don't know. It doesn't look stuffed at all
What does it look like then?
from the picture that you
don't
shared.
think so? It's bulging out like there's some sort of package in there.
Yes!
Like, what is in there? Is
It's
it
a full package, sir!
a purse? Is it a diaper? Like, you're getting old. Are you wearing diapers? It's okay, to be honest.
You know what? Maybe one day, but honestly, no, I'm
One
not
day.
yet. I would tell you if I was, because it would be a part of the show for sure. But
Bill,
no.
Will you prove to all of us right now that you're not wearing Depends?
Oh, of course. Hold on,
Will
now I
you
gotta
take-
resize this
take-
again.
Take off your pants, Phil. And show us all that you don't wear Depends.
All right,
We
hold
need
on.
the debunking of this. We have like multiple camera angles.
Beautiful layout, King.
Now Phil can stand up.
Hang on,
That is
guys.
true.
Fucking motion tracking.
Hold on. All right, so let me
He's
get
panicking right now.
it back to you
It's
now.
Like a phone. Is it a phone or a package?
No, I actually
Like,
I don't keep my phone in my pocket like ever anymore. I have no idea why it looks like that, honestly. It might have just
It
been
was so-
you
I
know,
was so
just me moving for a second, you know,
Okay.
and it ended
Very
up looking
funny.
like that. But
'Cause
all right,
this
so hold
was
on.
on the 24th of January. You can't remember
6 days
exactly
ago.
what you had stuffed down your pants 6
Why would the date matter?
days ago.
Oh, yes. Oh, that was my Depends Day. Yes, that's right, actually.
yeah.
Now that I think about it.
Right now, I don't know if the
Here
AI
we
is going
go.
to work. I don't know if the AI is going to work. I turned it on. I might have to
Here
read
Here
it.
we
Bill.
go. Get ready.
Doing a big strip tease
Let me
for
see
everybody
here. Can I get
right
the AI
now.
to work?
Remember these days? Hang on. Remember those with the L?
Now the AI doesn't want to work tonight. It was. Oh,
Hang
here we
on.
go.
I got the L.
Okay.
Hang on.
All right,
okay.
there we go.
Okay. Hang on.
All right.
With the power of AI. Oh shit! It's a little high, but it's all right.
Oh, that's true. The AI is going to follow my face. I didn't even realize that the AI is going to follow my
See,
face.
we
It's
got
not
it
going
right.
to follow.
All right.
Yeah, it needs to follow your
Well,
ass.
we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
I can turn it. If I turn off the AI, maybe it won't follow me.
Oh, come
no, it's not gonna
on.
stop.
Like you have like these
Hang on.
commands with your hands to make
I do.
it move.
Watch this one. Watch this one.
Crazy.
Look at this. Hold on.
You hit the L. It's the L for the detractors, buddy. You're
is.
taking the L.
It's supposed to zoom in automatically, but the lighting in here is bad tonight. I need to get better lighting. I am working on getting better lighting for this. So yeah, see, it's not
Oh, my
not
God.
triggering. Dang it.
This is the best.
Damn it.
It won't let me zoom in. It's fighting me. It worked yesterday, of course, but now that we actually want
And
to
you just know Philip wants to jump out of his skin so fucking bad right now. Like, just please
Yeah.
let this segment end. Come on. He's trying to appease Sir Triple here.
use it, it doesn't want to work.
Trying to roll with the punches, but he's so uncomfortable.
So, but it follows me all around the room, like no matter where I go.
Is
Like,
there like a man? Look at you go. It's crazy.
It goes everywhere. I could go to the other side of the room. It actually spins 360 degrees. So it's like having a cameraman in the room.
Saucy Real is right. Imagine being dog walked by a guy almost half your age. Like, this is so embarrassing, man. It's so fucking embarrassing. Triple P making him do whatever the fuck he wants just to make people laugh at DSP. And DSP is oblivious to it all. Man, oblivious. It's just sad, man.
He is like quote unquote self-aware to an extent because he thinks this is like we're joking about this because we're milking the detractors actually, but he's just doing what the detractors want him to do.
Yeah, I guess that's true. He thinks he's winning here because they are making money, so I guess that's enough for DSP.
Oh, look, we gotta debunk this once.
Yeah, we're not
for
done
all.
either.
Sure. Listen.
Look.
Listen, let's just show them all.
Yeah. Back to the point, though. Triple P is asking to see the undies.
Oh, Phil. He's a sexy boy. No, pull her right down, Phil. Let's see it all. Let's see it all, Phil, because they're saying, because apparently, so what's the deal with the boxers thing?
This show is on YouTube, so we do have to restrain ourselves a little bit so that we don't get suspended.
Hilarious.
The full leg, Phil.
Hilarious.
We gotta see at least some thigh. How am I gonna get hard if I can't see DSP's?
Okay, you get the point.
Well, how are we gonna get the donos then? How are we gonna get them to donate? So, okay. This is the thing. So you're now promising you have a new set of boxers.
Oh yes.
7 days a week, new boxers.
Okay, so hold on. Let's preface this. All right. So last week on the show,
don't need to preface.
And there's a left foot, and I showed it off, and people just were blown away.
Yes, because very.
So I ordered a set online, a 7-pack of boxer briefs, and these actually are also bamboo threaded boxer briefs. They're meant to be moisture wicking, cooling. Yeah, everything nice, calm, comfortable down there.
This is very something, isn't it?
So I ordered them, and I swear to you, I didn't even know, okay, what they really were. They arrived, and I opened the pack, and I said, what is that on the back of each set? I swear to you, I did not know. I have a set of boxer briefs for every day of the week. They are specific to the day.
Are they?
And what's interesting about this is that this was confirmed 2 days ago, and he's still wearing them. So 2 days ago, while making his new desk, this was shown on his stream. And if you look down, if you look down at the bottom there, you can see a certain WED, which stands for Wednesday. It was a Wednesday when this happened. So there we go. It says bamboo, not Rambo. That would be hype, though, if it did. But yes, he did wear the certain clothes on the certain day. So there we go. It is confirmed.
Which is a huge win. The worst thing he could have done is say that he's got pants for every day and wear the wrong pants. He would have got destroyed.
He would have got felted on that one. Okay, next up from this day, we could keep going with that, but it just is endless.
Stupid thing.
Okay, here. Hold on.
Genetic growth.
This is more Triple P making him dance.
Those ones out.
I do have most of the old ones out.
Okay, hold on.
I did not know. Yeah. I have a set of boxer.
Yeah, we just saw this.
I do have most
boxers.
All right.
Do you have the old ones, or did you throw those ones out?
I do have most of the old ones out. Like the waistbands were really worn out too. Like they were all ugly, falling apart.
Well, when you have to contain the king's massive package, no earthly waistband could really hold up.
Hey, see, it turned out I wanted to follow me.
No earthly waistband could.
I mean, again, it looks like there's a diaper situation going on here. Just I mean, want to point that out, but okay.
Really hold up.
Hey, see, it turned out I wanted to follow me, but it turned off. Can I get it to work again?
Oh, come on.
Undergarments there, Phil. Like, we gotta see those.
All right, I'll be right back.
Oh boy, chat. This is the
yeah,
best
shit.
Look at Phil. Look at him go. Look at him go. He's winning. This is the best shit ever. The King's Jewels. We gotta see the King's Jewels tonight. His genetic grapefruit, the genetic jackhammer, dark side.
This is it's like when you're watching wrestling and something really uninteresting is happening, but Michael Cole is hyping it up like it's the greatest thing ever.
I mean, this is a humiliation ritual right now.
I'd Phil, everyone.
This
Holy! Thunder Lips, the ultimate male, says Phil is winning! He's winning, damn it! He's a king! He's a legend! You think, no, the tracking camera is so fucking sick! It's so cool!
And that's exactly what DSP wants to hear, too. Like, yeah, it is cool. Yeah, thank you, Sir Triple. It is
Oh,
cool.
yeah! Fucking, it's a nice sweater you got.
It needs more light. The stupid thing, once I get this new light's coming tomorrow,
Like the
it should be able to
Undertaker.
track me. The stupid
Purple
thing
light?
keeps losing me in the room. So,
Okay.
but anyway, all right. So these are the new boxer briefs that I got. All right, and they're called Bamboo Cool, which means they actually have the
Bamboo cool.
really soft. I mean, this is like ridiculously soft fabric. I didn't know they were that good, but they're actually much better than I thought that they were going to be. And they're they got the fly and everything, all the features. So
I always laugh at that one. They got the fly and everything, all the features you want.
All the
Like
features.
features.
They just need some RGBs on the back.
the flies.
that they were going to be. And they're they got the fly and everything, all the features. So I'm taking them out of the package. I'm going to throw them in the washer. And I'm looking, I look at it and say, what the hell is that? I couldn't believe what I was seeing. All right. And I swear.
Oh, please be Wednesday.
I'm not making this up.
Come on.
This is real. All right.
Oh, felt it. It's Friday.
Underwear.
Yeah.
No fucking way. Bow down to the king of kings. Somebody asked, what is that white stain, Phil? Is there a white stain?
No. These are brand new. I haven't even worn them yet. They're fresh out of the wash.
You know what I mean? What is this general friend in chat trying to fucking do? He's trying.
Okay, so that's the underwear. There's somehow way more to play from this episode. So this is all about the undies. Big ups Not a Fox for saying, late to the party, stupid work style job getting in the way. Big ups fellow mouth droolers. You're going to watch the Kino movie tonight, ALT? Yes, I will be watching that on Kick, though. It's too hot for YouTube, so I'll restream it on Kick starting at like 8:15 p.m. It's supposed to go live at 8:30, so watch it over there. All right, guys? That will be right here. I'll put the link. But literally just
so
watching.
it didn't happen yet? The thing didn't come out?
Nope, it's tonight at 8:30 p.m., okay? There it is. And I'll start 8:15, just fucking around for a while. We're not going to do anything serious, but just watch it. But apparently it is too hot for YouTube. That has been confirmed, so we can't watch it on YouTube, guys. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Hopefully they start with it. If they don't start with it, then I'm out. I'm not waiting for it the whole show. But if they start with it, we'll watch it and have fun. And then, anyways, big ups Not a Fox. And also for the membership, brother.
Yep.
Big ups to Boat Night says, imagine wrestling fans tuning into this. Yeah, honestly. I mean, what? Like, if you tune into this show, hoping to hear their takes on Raw that week. Can you imagine? Yeah, let's talk about the host's underwear.
Yeah,
cool.
We have first the really quick diaper segment. We got to address some diaper allegations, but then we're right into the main event lead into the Rumble. It's going to be hype.
Waffle Buddy 123 says DSP doing all this to not present in class. Yeah. So he was doing that thing about trying to talk away the time to present. Waffle Buddy's right. That's a tactic you use in school when it's your turn to present, but you try to come up with a lot of different excuses. Yeah, that's what he was doing. Big ups, Waffle Buddy 123. Larry Ava says, when we watched this stuff before. As it was happening weekly, it didn't seem as bad as it does now. This episode needs a concentrated cringe warning. Yeah. Oh, hold on. It looks like we got an internet hiccup here. Hang on. You can hear me, right, Meerkat?
Yep.
Yeah,
It's all
nothing
good
changed
here.
with you. It's OBS thing again. Hold on. OBS went down. Hang on. And we're back now. Refresh. OBS felt at us there. Not internet even problem. Come on. Okay, anyways, Larry Ava, I'll read it again, Larry Ava. It says, when we watched the stuff before as it was happening weekly, it didn't seem as bad as it does now. This episode needs a concentrated cringe warning. And I agree with that. Like, it seems, I don't know, that we know what the ending is, it makes it seem even worse, kind of. And I agree with that. It does feel worse, you know? Okay, 3 more clips from this episode we have to play, okay? So here is this.
Now, I don't care what these idiots are. Oh, I can give $50 for $1 or whatever. Who gives a shit? I don't even know.
We're talking about the Argentinian memberships right now.
I hit the goal just based on what this person had gifted. Now, I don't care what these idiots are. Oh, I can give 50 for $1 or whatever.
He didn't, though.
Yes, he did.
Like,
yes.
that's the lie, that he didn't hit the goal because he made up the amount of money that person gave him to be way bigger than what it actually was, so he can pretend he hit the goal and he can have a win against the trolls.
Yes, that is the correct facts of the matter.
Who gives a shit? I don't even know what you're talking about. And even if you're trying to prove that.
Oh, I forgot about this mouse, this mic shock absorber. Remember this guy? That's in the trash now. This mic shock absorber he used to use, the hanging one, that's gone now. That must be in the closet.
Epic.
You're self-felting yourself. You're actually committing fraud publicly because you cannot use a VPN to buy something on YouTube. That's a violation of the terms of service. And if any creator, Doody, did it on camera, they literally violated YouTube's terms of service and can have their account completely fucking canceled. So
now, hold on, Phil.
You just self-felted yourself, Doody.
You made a major mistake. I have to call it out. It's bullshit.
All right.
You said self-felt yourself. Now that's like redundant. It's not necessary. It's just self-felt.
Self-felt. Okay.
They just have self-felted. You don't have to add themselves or yourself to the end of self-felt.
Got it.
Self-felt is all that's necessary. But you're saying there's no way at all you could have misread the conversion chart and put the decimal place in the wrong spot. There's no way you could have made this error, Phil.
No, again, the thing is, no matter what I do, you know.
See, here he's not answering the question there. Not answering the question. Now, here's the thing. No matter what I say, they don't even care. That's very interesting, isn't it? Now, here's the thing. Well, no matter what I say here, it doesn't matter. But so you want to answer the question?
You could have chart and put the decimal place in the wrong spot. There's no way you could have made this error, Phil.
No, again, the thing is, no matter what I do, you notice that they then come out of the woodwork to try to like counter it, no matter what. Like I could have,
no matter what, Phil.
I could have said it was $5. They would have said no, it was $2.50. You know, just to do it. And the point.
This is so dismissive. Like if someone's talking to you like this, you just know they're being an asshole to you. Anyone else on earth, you hear that? He says, "Yeah, everybody, Phil."
To try to like counter it, no matter what. Like I could have.
No matter what, Phil.
I could have said it was $5. They would have said
so
no.
Dismissive. Yeah, no matter what, Phil. You're doing great.
It was $2.50. You know, just to do it. And the point is, they gave me money. It definitely was a significant amount. If this guy was smart, he would have just done a 50 bomb. That would have been like nothing, negligible, right? Yeah. But no, this guy he had to give, I want Phil to really feel like he's getting so much. So I'm going to give 50, then another 50, then another 30, then another 10. And it adds up, and the guy's a moron.
Eventually it added up. What a fool. He felt it himself. The self-felt of the week, everybody. The idiot.
2 more clips from this week, okay? And I promise this is where we want to watch, right here. Because this is Triple P pushes on the bank leaks next.
Causing it. You know, it's every once in a while I get a bad day like that.
All right. Now we have the final questions submitted by... Okay, so look. This is what I'm confused. Okay,
yes.
And this is going back to the past, and this is like the hardest question you're
All
gonna
right.
get on
I'm ready.
Let's get the flames going.
Oh, okay.
For this edition of Grill Phil.
We are 50 minutes into this wrestling show right now.
So this is a question that comes from the Kiwi Farms, Phil.
Oh, the Kiwi Farms, the most reliable people on the planet.
They've been really pestering me, and so they were a bunch of clips, and they're saying. So it turns out the bank leaks aren't even your transactions, right?
Okay. Yes.
They're not your... Are they? No, but I'm confused.
Like what? What was that reaction?
Yeah, what was that?
What was that?
Okay. Yes.
They're not your...
What? Okay, yes. Are they yours or not?
It sounds to me like he's trying to say that they are his transactions, especially with the little laugh afterwards. What? I mean, like, we know they are, but...
Yeah.
Are they? No, but I'm confused now. Are they your transactions or are they not your transactions?
I've said a million times...
What's the answer, sir?
Are they not your transactions?
I've said a million times it's not.
I can't wait to hear what they have to say about it now. I really can't. So,
Can you answer any questions, sir?
let's go ahead. What did they say about him today?
No,
I can't.
This is what they're saying is that they're not actually your transactions. That you said that they're not your transactions. And then the question is, if they're not your transactions, why did you report it to the bank?
Yes.
Why did I report what to the bank?
Oh, there we go. It's over.
Why did I report what? What are we talking about here? Is this the underwear thing? Is this diaper again? Or okay, huh?
This is the tried and tested DSP strategy of realizing whoever you're talking to, whoever's trying to press you, doesn't have all the information, and they just are relaying somebody else's question. So you immediately just start pretending like you also don't know what they're talking about, even though you know completely exactly what they're talking about specifically.
Yep, and you keep questioning more and more questions to that person that's asking the original simple question.
What is a bank account?
Yeah.
How can you have one?
Now, wait a
They're
second.
saying that I have one? What's the proof? How do they know I have one?
You keep saying bank. What do you mean by that? What do you? Well,
Yeah,
first
what do you
the
mean
question.
bank leaks?
We have to
Do
ask
they
a
have
very
like a
important question.
water problem?
What do you mean by? We have to ask yourself first. What do you mean by what? Okay, please define
What do you mean by
in this
mean?
What do you mean by is in this case? Go ahead.
Is if they're not your transactions, why did you report it to the bank?
Why did I report what to the bank?
The bank leaks. Didn't you call the bank and
No.
ask? You never reported anything to the bank or to the police?
I never. No. Here, I already told this full story. I'll tell it again. I guess you didn't hear the full story.
No,
Well-
I'm confused because I don't know if the leaks are real or if they're fraudulent.
The leaks.
Triple P's trying to push on that point. Are they fake or real is the main question he's trying to ask. But again, DSP's just going to, talk his way out of this one.
These are bullshit. Here's what happened. Okay. Someone socially engineered one of my accounts. I can't
That means they got into your account, right? Your own account.
tell you what account it is because there may be some stuff going on with it. Let's just put it that way. Okay. I had an account. Someone socially engineered it. The moron who worked for the company thought it was me, reset the account, and gave someone access to one of my accounts. It wasn't my bank account. Okay?
Okay.
But this account was linked.
It was one of your accounts. So it was like your credit card statement or...
I'm not going to say what it was, but something like that. Okay?
Okay.
Right.
They got access to that. That account had access to my personal banking information. Now, did they have the numbers? No, but had access to take money out of my bank account. Okay?
Because if it wasn't your account, why would you care or even be addressing it, right? So it was one of your accounts.
The things that we're talking about, like the bank leaks, had nothing to do with me. Like that, I don't know where they got that shit from or if they made it up or whatever. I had something else completely unrelated with my bank happen. And they put two and two together and say, oh, well, you see, because something happened with this bank, that must mean that all these leaks are authentic, but they're not. What this person was actually...
What a coincidence, huh?
...using a socially engineered account to steal money out of my account and make false payments to other companies that didn't need to be paid anything. So one day I'm getting a ping in my phone. It's like, you're overdrawn. What? How the hell am I overdrawn? And I look, they're actually sending thousands of dollars of payments that I don't owe, and they're emptying my bank account out. I'm like, this is fucked. So what happens is when you call your bank, they're like, they don't want to mess around at all. They're like, we're just going to immediately shut everything down. You're frozen. We're going to give you a new account. We don't know what kind of access. And I had to do this with all my finance shit. Like I had to have all my stuff redone from the ground up. I had payment arrangements with places like the IRS set up. I had to contact
That's for those back taxes payment plans. Go ahead.
IRS and please believe me, I'm not trying to skimp on my payments. They fucked my account and I don't have any money right now. It was a nightmare. And it took me months and months to clean this up. It cost me a lot of money because some companies are very nice about it and they'll be like, we understand it's identity theft or whatever. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Other companies are like, yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you. You want a new account? Give us $1,000. Is that what we're trying to say happens? Because okay. Anyways,
late fee, back fee, fuck you over. So they really screwed me.
Clarify one.
Late fee, back fee, fuck you over. All very, very commonly used fees.
After whatever, we'll give you the benefit of
Hold
the
on,
doubt.
what are these?
Other companies are like, yeah, fuck you. Late fee, back fee, fuck you over. So they
I'd like to know the difference between a late fee and a back fee. But okay.
really screwed me.
Yes, go ahead.
Once we're finished with this segment, we have a video that I think Sam edited together a couple years ago that features. It's 2 minutes long. I think we can play it.
Yeah.
That features several different stories that make absolutely no sense, that are about this story that also makes no sense, that is completely different from all those other stories.
Correct. You got the link? Give me the link. I'll drop it. But yeah, let's finish this
It's
first.
in the drive in the general folder, just called identity theft.
Okay, that's the one. Okay. I can't play a drive, though, so I know we uploaded to our channel. I'll get it.
For all, was there a
Let's
police
let him finish this story first, and then we'll play it.
report or no?
All right.
No, I didn't file a formal police report for it. No, I didn't.
And then you didn't directly deal with the bank, or you did?
Oh, I did directly deal with the bank for sure. Like I said, they handled it. They did an investigation and all that.
This is how I understand it within the kingdom of Phil. It's
Yes.
sort of like Oceania in 1984, where for the purposes of calling out the detractors as evil pieces of shit, the bank leaks are real because they're bastards that hacked your account.
Correct.
But for the purposes of denying the transactions, because we don't want to, say that they're real, we say that it wasn't your account and it was never hacked. So simultaneously, both of these concepts are true,
And not at the same time.
Of Phil, but not necessarily at the same time. And that's how we reconcile what might be a supposed contradiction on this.
Like, the Triple P right now, just to break it down, is legitimately saying you are absolutely lying about this. You are saying two things are true at once, which is impossible in this case, when there can be a true statement and a false statement. And you are lying. And Phil's like, that's it. Good one, buddy. I mean, that's what he's doing right now.
And that's
And I do have the video right here, so let's watch this. This is all the times Fit DSP has talked about the bank leaks. This is edited by Sam.
I was a victim of crimes, identity theft. I was advised legally not to talk about it. Once someone gets access to your data, they can then use that to do a lot of shit. If you don't catch it right away, you basically now have to do a cleanup process. I had financial responsibilities that I couldn't fulfill because I had no money. Everything was frozen for a couple of weeks because of fraud. Imagine now telling a lawyer that you now need something done quickly, because that means they have to drop everything to do it, but that also means that they're going to bill you out the ass. I got a bill yesterday for $1,500. That's money that was stolen from me. That is not money that was, oh, that's a necessary business expense. This person committed federal crimes against me, and now I have I'm going to have to pay this money. Yesterday, I had to dump $500. $500 that should have went towards important stuff went to this. What did they get out of it
What? All right. $1,500, $500 for something.
besides knowing that they hurt me, right? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. They didn't benefit. There wasn't any way that they were going to be able to steal money and shit. I'm not dumb. I'm going to notice when these things are happening.
I'm not dumb.
That's already a lie.
Yeah. I'm not dumb, even though they clearly have got access to all my accounts, but I'm not dumb. What? Okay.
This person was trying to authorize payments and money movement in my name that wasn't real because I didn't authorize it, but they were trying to do.
So this Drek is right. So the guy basically, in my understanding, Meerkat, you correct me if I'm wrong. This guy got read access to all his accounts because he pretended to be him. And what he did was he didn't even have the visual aspect of it, guys. The only thing he had was the phone call. And the phone would list off your last transactions. That's the only bank leaks that ever was done, right? According to the lore,
Exactly.
right?
After that,
yeah.
Of course, all this data was made into like spreadsheets and analyzed and organized. But originally, it's a guy who social engineered enough information to be able to go on a phone call with a robot and essentially get a statement of all the spending from that account through text to speech. He didn't even talk to a real person. It was just he kind of scammed a bot into telling him all this information.
So DSP has to avoid saying that's all him. So I think the story he came up with is this one we're hearing now, where they didn't have my account. They had a different account, but they could do fucked up shit with my account, even though it's not mine. That stuff you heard is not mine, but they had access to a different account, so then they could take out money from my real account. And then that's what he has to go with, because he can't say they're real, because that's the thing. Back in these days, remember, we're not playing WB Champions, guys. You know what I mean? So we can't say that's it. We can't say that's us, because that's a real bad thing for his fans at the time. So we have to make up this whole story to get around saying it really was him. And this is what he came up with.
All behind the scenes online without my permission and fucked it. Basically.
And yes, Warren, just for those that might not know, I mean, there is transactions that match up exactly with his spending habits, exactly with his going out to eat habits, okay? He would say he's going out to eat that day, and there was a transaction on that very same day about going out to eat, okay? I mean, it's just,
He would come back from a day off and have one of those vintage Phil's day off segments and explain exactly what the transactions say that he did. He went to Bahama Breeze. He went to Total Wine, got some alcohol, went to a Hawaiian pizza place or whatever, the sushi place, and it says it exactly. Exact correlation.
There's also is the haircuts. Again, that's a classic one. So for that not to be true, the real person would have to know that DSP was probably going to get a haircut and go there before DSP said he was going to get a haircut and do it before DSP announced he had a haircut. Also, Burger King. When DSP said he went to Burger King, there's a Burger King transaction. So for this not to be true, the person literally has to be a mind reader and understand what DSP is going to do before he does it. So it just is, okay?
And technically, I'm not like the biggest social engineering enthusiast, but everything that the guy did makes total sense in the world of IT and security.
Yes.
So, yeah.
They were doing many different ways. They were trying to empty and overdraw my bank account and really fucked up stuff. Let's just put it that way. They found a way to get access to a site they shouldn't have had access to.
There we go.
They then decided to take money from me. Okay? Thousands of dollars. This was not like, we fucked around.
Oh.
$3,000, $3,000, $3,000. Oh, fuck.
$9,000, which I don't believe was ever in that account to that level. $9,000 just ready to be taken out. I don't think it was, but go ahead, Meerkat.
Yes, the insanely obvious red flag is that Darkside Phil, at that point in particular, 2021, 22, has never had $9,000 in his fucking account.
Yes,
because that guy was fucking begging like crazy. Also, real fun fact that this video is called "An End to the Drama That Is Review Tech USA." Good riddance. It's from 2022. So yeah,
he would be on DSP's show 2 or 3 times after this. But yeah, go ahead.
They would end the drama at least 2 times after this point. It would be the final word 2 more times.
Pretty cool.
Last thing, this already goes completely against the first clip that we saw from, I think it was 2021, where he said that the guy had no access to his money because DSP, the obviously super intelligent guy he is, he caught it on time and it was all contained.
Yep. So there we go.
Took 2 to 3 months of work and extra thousands of dollars to repair the damage that they did. I had someone who actually tried to take money from me. I had alerts set up, and also I didn't even have the money that they were trying to take. I guess they thought I was a liar, and I have tons of money.
I didn't have the money
sitting around in my accounts and stuff. It still cost me a lot of time and money. And by the end of the day, that identity theft that I had last year cost me several $1,000s to fix.
Several thousands now. There we go. I do want to show now the last clip of the night, because this bank leaks thing is kind of over. And make sure
it's how we reconcile what might be a supposed contradiction on this is whatever actually suits the king's narrative at any given time is the truth and is fucking based. And I honestly see no reason to ever question Phil about this ever again.
There you go. Just saying you are lying about this directly to his face, and DSP's happy with the outcome. Yep, that's pretty much the long and short of it.
We need to just accept the doublethink that the king is always right. It's Schrodinger's bank leaks. It serves whatever narrative we need it to do. So, anyway, guys, that's it for Grill Phil.
Yes.
There we go. So the Grill Phil segment is over. But oh mama, there's one more clip I'm going to show. Saucy Real says, yes or no question, segue into 10-minute rant. Yes. So is the bank leaks yours or mine? Whoa, hold on. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay. Well, it doesn't matter what I say. All the classics. Big up, Saucy Real. NWO News says, since the leaks were released after he spoke his events in the past, couldn't someone use his info to spoof the leaks to look like reality? Just saying. Since the leaks were released after he spoke his events in the past, couldn't someone use his info to spoof the leaks to look like reality? I mean, I guess if you want, but no, because they were released. Let's see. How soon were they released after? So you're saying someone took all the events and backdated them to the exact time? That's a lot of fucking work, but I guess it's possible in WO News. I guess.
I mean, if I were going to fake it, first of all, I would use a visual medium like photoshopping something or some sort of a document or report or a bank statement, invoice, whatever, all kinds of stuff. Because this, like what the guy did, I remember it at the time because I was there when it happened and when people talked about it on Kiwi Farms, and they were also skeptical about it because it's like, whoa, look at this. This confirms everything. But it just is very logical. The way that it was executed, the guy was pretty transparent with how he did it, and it just made sense.
Okay, so let's get to the last clip of the day. And this was when DSP decides to grill Triple P. Go ahead, Meerkat.
Last thing. I'm sorry. Because now I remember what happened back then. He didn't want to talk about it for a while. So that's how you knew it was real. And then one day, just randomly, he posted on Twitter, oh, I'm about to address this thing today. And then he talked about it, I think, as it was in the first clip that we saw. That was the segment.
There you go. So the Firestone trap makes that impossible. So the Firestone trap was when DSP set... what did he say? He said he's going to Firestone, and people got into his account there to see that he did actually, in fact, have work done on his car. I can't remember. But anyways.
He... and he set this up in advance.
Wait,
was a
sorry,
very funny
Meerkat.
stream.
Sorry, Meerkat. My ruin is correct. It was on Kiwi. They gave you the number of Bank of America, so you could verify it yourself. That is true.
Oh,
remember? There you go. That is it, because that's a factual statement my ruin said. Because I remember people saying that. The dude that did it said, you can do it yourself as well. Go. And then people do that, and then they get the same numbers. So that is true. Thanks, my ruin, for making that happen. For confirming that. Go ahead, Meerkat. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, dude. I forgot. I forgot.
Okay, there we go. So this is the last thing. This is DSP's turn to grill Triple P. Go ahead.
Phil is an awesome fucking sport. A legend. Honestly, you fucking blew these guys out. All of their objections this week, Phil. All of the false narratives that they fucking came out with, Phil. You've debunked them all. You've exposed them all as fucking seething losers living in their mother's fucking basement, mouth-drooling fucking idiots. Phil fucking rules. Phil knows best. Much like Hulk Hogan, Phil is the icon, the legend, the king. It doesn't matter what lies people come up with or they claim they expose the truth. Hogan and Phil are fucking based, and we love them. That was great. Awesome job. $100. Let's shout out the support.
By the way, this is, as I showed you, after just a few days after Triple P asked DSP to go to Hogan's bar.
Dick and YouTube. And then we had...
Where's the...
We need you, buddy, to pull through tonight. Let's hit...
Here we go.
Of grill
We're
Ashton
gonna grill
tonight.
PPP.
I'm going to grill you tonight a little bit.
You
All
got
right?
me.
You ready? I'm serious. It's going to be a hot seat question, but don't worry. I'm not a jerk about it. Okay.
Oh my God.
When you know the question he's about to ask, that's very cuck behavior right there. Sorry, buddy. It's going to be hot, but it's not going to be too serious. Just letting you know, okay? It's not going to be too bad, okay? Don't hate me for this one, okay, Triple?
It's over for me.
People have been saying this for months, so I'm just going to bring it up, and I want to hear what you have to say about it.
Please.
All right?
All right.
Is it true that publicly on your show, at some point, I don't know when, you publicly insulted my wife and how she looks? Is this true?
It's true. It's true.
Okay. And when was this, and what context was this? Because I'm not aware, and I want to hear what actually happened.
Here's what happened, Phil. So we cover all sorts of lolcows, all sorts of jokers on our show.
Yeah, obviously.
You are considered one of the greatest lolcows of all time. You are considered a lolcow just like one step below Chris Chan. There's a cult of people who hate you.
Yes, that is correct.
He's not wrong.
Obsess over your,
that's me.
your every move, chronicle everything you do. So it's like we tried to throw you into the rotation. The thing was, I always found it really fucking boring. I was like, okay, it's the same shit. He asks for money, and sometimes he loses in Street Fighter, but you're...
Yeah.
How is this grilling Triple P?
By the way, it's time for me to grill you, Triple P. So you call my wife fat, huh?
And she is. Can you explain yourself?
Yeah, so we're really getting grilled here.
Picking the clips where he's fucking doing bad, but sometimes he does good, whatever the fuck. So we covered the clip where you introduce Kat.
This segment, I just realized what happened. He talked him up like the greatest lolcow of all time, and then he was like, you know what? I think you're fucking boring as shit. You just beg for money, don't do anything else. I don't know why people follow you around, even to make fun of you.
Well, that is true. Yes, go ahead.
Reintroduce Kat, and she had gained a bunch of weight. And so we're like, whoa, buddy, his wife's fucking fat. She's this, she's that. But you got to understand.
Yes, yes, obviously. Go ahead, continue.
And we do that to everybody.
Continue. Yes, okay.
Obviously.
Understandable.
That we cover on the show, we shit on ruthlessly. We dog on them. We say this, we say that. My personal opinion would have been, and my personal advice would be, and I think you agree with this, is to keep your personal life as private as possible. And the problem when you introduce your wife, you should be able to show your wife on stream. It should be able, to show that dynamic. But every single person who's ever showed their wife or girlfriend online in drama communities, lolcow communities, it never goes well. Like even Spoonie back in the day when he introduced Scarlett.
Shout out to Scarlett.
It's a scandal. People lost their shit. They called her fat. They called her ugly. All sorts of shit. So it's a long-running tradition that wives and girlfriends in these online spaces get dumped on, get shit on. Is it necessarily right? No, not really. It's kind of nasty and cruel and vindictive. But you open yourself up to it when you bring your family members on stream. And so that's the situation, and that's the way it is.
Okay. So, and this was before we had ever even met, right? Before we had talked or anything, right? Like, I don't think I had been on your show or anything because you said this was when you were first covering me.
He did it like 30 seconds ago.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
he did quote himself, but he yelled out, "She's fat."
Yes, and literally, Triple P, to his credit here, points that out. He doesn't say, yeah, that's true. He doesn't. He said, actually...
I think I had been on your show or anything because you said this was when you were first covering me.
This is, so the thing is, I haven't said anything nasty about your wife since then because I don't think it's nice. And I know that it actually would bother you.
He in fact has though.
And it would make you upset. And I like you, Phil, and I consider you a pal. And so I don't want to do anything to Phil that would genuinely hurt him and his relationship with his wife or negatively hurt the way that he views his wife because they're married. They live their life together. It's their life. It's really not anybody else's fucking business how Phil chooses to live his life with his wife or what their eating habits are or whatever the fuck. But unfortunately, when you do bring them on camera, it opens it up to criticism and mockery and stuff like that. So that's my position on it. And that's basically the way it is. I feel a little bit bad about it.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your honesty. This is the first time I've heard any of this because all I hear is stuff secondhand, third hand. You don't know what to believe, right? And so people have been grilling me for weeks saying, every week there's a grill Phil segment.
Yeah.
What about that? That's one thing that happened, bring it up. So now let's ask the public, okay? We have
Oh my God. You know what he's going to do here, right? Remember? He's going to say, should I accept this apology, chat, about Triple P calling my wife fat? What do you think, chat? Let's do a poll. Press 1 for accept, press 2 for don't accept.
Hundreds of people here watching here tonight. Should I accept this? Should I say this is a good answer? Or should I be upset?
I don't know, man. It's up to you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to say, man. You talk. The thing is, you talk so much shit as a drama YouTuber or whatever. Mm-hmm. A lot of the time, you never expect the person to actually hear what you said.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
You know what? Someone actually just made a good point. They said nowhere in what you just said did you actually apologize. You actually just kind of explained.
Well, I just justified my behavior. You know what I mean? I justified my behavior.
Well, let me ask you this: now that you know me as a person, are you sorry that you kind of said that stuff? Or are you standing on your laurels that, no, it's okay to do that because he put his wife on the internet? What's your take on that?
Well, I stand by my statements, but at the
there you go.
I stand by my fucking statements, douchebag. What do you think
wife
now?
On the internet. What's your take on that?
Well, I stand by my statements, but at the same time, I do feel bad about them. So I do think that it is what you put online is fair game for criticism and mockery. That being said, is it a nasty thing that I said? Absolutely. And I'm sorry, Phil. If that hurt your feelings or your wife's feelings, I feel bad about that. I apologize, Phil.
I'm sorry if you got offended.
I love you.
Yeah. No.
And I want you
After
to have
all this effort.
Yep.
DSP went through to milk an apology. The best he could get is, I'm sorry if you got offended or your wife got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
And DSP's ready to move on now, too, because he's so fucking uncomfortable.
Life, I don't want you to feel bad about yourself, you know?
Thank you. That was actually very nice that you just said that. And
oh my God, that is like Michael Scott so fucking hard. When like, yeah, here's my friend Michael Scott. It's like, oh, you think we're friends? That's the exact same thing here. Oh, yeah. That's very nice. That was very nice. I wasn't expecting that. Thank you so much for that apology, sir. That means a lot to me. He admitted to calling your wife fat and didn't want to even apologize for it.
The thing is, you said you would not do it again.
This is going to be key going forward, boys. Will you not do it again?
That you just said that. And the thing is, you said you would not do it again, right? And you haven't. You haven't since then, since we've had interaction, and now
that will change.
We're friendly. We're doing a show together. You haven't talked like that again. And so, for me, you think, is it the king's verdict? Is it the thumbs up or the thumbs down? It's like Gladiator, right? Is it the thumbs up?
It's going to be the thumbs down.
Or the thumbs down?
We had to bow down to the king. We have to say, King Phil, we're sorry. We're sorry. Forgive us, Phil.
Well, listen.
Forgive me, Phil.
I'm the kind of guy, all right, that I look at everything. I look at the big picture, right? And I look at the last 6+ months that we've had interaction. You guys had me on your show. You've sent a lot of your viewers my way. You
guys have given me a lot of money, so that's more important than what people think about my wife or what you say about my wife online.
You've allowed me to be seen in a different light that I really haven't been seen in a long time. And quite frankly, even though we're doing these segments that are Grill Phil and they're fun to do, right? They're in good feeling. Like, there's nothing really mean-spirited in the stuff that we're doing. I don't feel that. I think it's fun to do. It's silly. I have a good time with it. It's not like
so
you're ever
silly.
shockingly hitting me with left field questions that are so insulting or anything like that.
Left field questions?
And I feel that. I feel that level of respect.
Well, this is the real after-school special. We're going to hug and hold hands and kiss. Everybody, let's all be friends. And what do you say about that?
Well, hold on. I didn't give you my verdict, and my verdict is you're out of here. I'm banning you from the show right now.
Okay, there we go. We're going to stop there.
Funny again.
Yes, and that's the worst thing possible. So this was really when, right there, DSP brought up the fat thing because we all were making fun of this every single time Triple P would say Cat's fat. We're obviously putting it on Twitter, talking about that being said. It was a thing. So DSP, I guess he thought this would be the end of that because he brought it up, and now that's the end of this talk, right? No more Cat is fat from Triple P. Well, unfortunately, That wasn't what happened. And we're going to stop here for today, but next time we will get to the explosive conclusion of this whole saga because of, might not show the whole ending of the saga, but the really breakdown of what happens here because here we go here. This is after the show. Triple P says, Phil, I just want to say I'm sincerely sorry about my comments I made about Kat that were nasty. I don't necessarily remember what I said, but I'm sure it wasn't nice. I really appreciate you doing the shows with me. You give a lot to the show, and I think you came off like $1 million tonight. I don't think I handled that right on stream. I feel bad about the situation. I had my editor make timestamps, whatever. I added them tonight. Perfect idea. These are timestamps for the show. They are still there for those completionists out there. They are there. Those are the timestamps from the DMs. And then DSP wants to comment. We're going to finish with this. So I'm finally able to comment. You have nothing to worry about, man. I understand the public appearance versus private person difference probably more than anyone else. I only brought up the comments about Kat because my detractors have mentioned them non-stop as if they happened yesterday, and you were still saying them. I know this isn't the case, and I also know your opinion on me has changed since we met on your show. Why else would we be doing a show together? I'm sure as hell not making it. It's sure as hell not making us rich, and you don't have fun with someone you secretly hate. It's all good between us. FYI,
it's a great bit that he only brought this up because the detractors were talking about it. That's great. Shows how much he actually cares about him insulting his wife.
Yep, it's only because detractors, as usual. FYI, my viewers have been asking me to grill you back on the show, so I tried it tonight, and I think it was interesting. Don't be angry, Triple P. My viewers wanted me to do that question about my fat wife, okay? I just don't know how else to grill you because I honestly do follow drama. And you don't have dedicated, retarded detractors who follow you like I do to make it easy. And well, that's not true, actually. But anyways, it was good you pressed back and make things more interesting. I just wish I had looped back more to how things have changed since I randomly watched hater clips of you and said whatever troll bullshit, and then I have respect for you and viewed the detractor circus around you as unwarranted, and that behavior I did was cruel and unwarranted, which it was. But it's hard.
This is exactly the response DSP wants to hear. Oh,
yes,
I'm sorry, man. I was watching the out of context duty clips, and I thought that Kat was actually legit fat, so I said it. And then I came to realize by talking to you that she is still fat, but you're awesome.
This is what he says in his mind Asmongold said, even though Asmongold never said that. This is what he's imagining right now Asmon is thinking, right? Asmon thinks I'm totally cool now, by the way, but he loves me now. He knows it's all troll stuff. But anyways, the grill segments, I think Asmon the Bank stuff was too pandering to some of the retarded people. I just wanted to be just having fun with all the insane narratives people cook up every week and kind of disarming them with over-the-top unorthodox tactics that they wouldn't expect and that would build goodwill with neutral observers. The more jovial and embracing of the circus sideshow of these obsessive guys you are, the better chance we have appealing to other people. If we seethe, we lose. Unfortunately, a lot of people are never giving us a fair hearing no matter what, but I think it's hard to hate the Phil from the show tonight. It just feels bad that a certain amount of people always hate and act foolish and can't have their minds changed. Anyways, the DSP ignores it. Echo. I'm also done seething. I find the obsession hilarious, and I like what we're doing with it. Week by week, we are destroying their memes and making them powerless. And then he said, we just have to keep trying new stuff, and eventually something will click. Have fun with Rumble tonight. You two are watching it late, blah, 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 blah. Just finished. Okay, there we go. So we're going to end it right there for today. That is where we're going to end it. So again, very much interesting how it's very interesting how Triple P there is trying to, hey Phil, sorry that was a pretty intense Grill Phil segment.
Yeah.
Don't want to lose you here, buddy. But when you see the next Grill Phil segment, it's going to be way funnier now that you saw that. Because, spoiler alert, the Grill Phils just picked up in intensity, right? They really did after this moment. And Triple P doesn't even hide it anymore when he calls his wife, let's say, robust. You know what I'm saying? So that is what we'll get to next episode, my friends. Duty Stream says, Bank Leak showed which Firestone he went to. That's how knew where he went and got the receipts. Ah, there we go. Big ups, Duty, for that. Seawook Dev says, best non-apology of all time. Yeah. Retro Jim says, in what context is my wife fat? Yeah. In what context did you call my wife fat? Saucy Real says Triple P called her fat in his apology. Yes, he did. She gained a bunch of weight, is what he said. But Meerkat, final thoughts on this edition of the King Arc episode. Go ahead.
I didn't expect this to be this cringe and funny, especially the underwear and socks segment. So yes, in closing, it was a lot of fun, but we are getting to the actual climax, and soon it will all be over. So enjoy your last moments of the King Snake saga. I would also like to thank everybody for watching. Thank you for the people specifically who posted their Spotify raps with us in them and tagged us in it. That's it's great to see you're listening on Spotify and other streaming services. Go check out the Clips channel, subscribe, like, and you know how it is. Thanks for watching.
Yes, that's very hype. Big ups everybody for sharing those. That is very hype. And we love seeing that. It does mean a lot. Very meaningful, guys, for sharing that and listening to the show. We do appreciate it. All right, everybody. I promise you. So I'll be on live. I'll be Kick on live. I'll be live on Kick 8:15 ish to watch the video tonight that Kino Casino is doing. If you want to check that out, 8:15 or so Eastern Standard Time. All right, you're all fucking legends. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next week. Bye.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat. Big ups. I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats 'cause that ass is way too big. Had a boyfriend, I realized, but you told him lies with your raccoon eyes. The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears. Got you extra fries, and they taste just right. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Take you power walking on the beach, feasting on some sushi like you were the queen. Let me run some errands while you sleep. I can watch you play Skyrim all day this week. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
In reality, like I tell you guys, every day when I wake up, that's the best day of my life. I feel like this next day is awesome. I have a beautiful wife who I love so much. She loves me and a family, Jasper, and you know the things we get to do together. You know, I definitely want more time with them and more family time. But I absolutely love my life today compared to how it used to be. Seriously, all those years back then, you'd be like, it's a whirlwind of crap. It was me. And by the way, I've told you guys about my past. I used to drink way too much. I would be drinking constantly, all the time, because I was so stressed out. Honestly, when I started with this whole thing, I was depressed many years ago, a decade ago. I didn't like my life or anything. And basically, liquor was the way to kind of get through that. You know, it was, I hate my life. I hate who I am. So let me just drink it all away and just keep pumping out fucking YouTube videos. I don't have to do that shit anymore. You know, like I'm happy with who I am. I actually don't think clicking like on a live stream helps at all. So it really doesn't matter if this stream gets 100 likes or 2. I don't think it affects it.
Everyone hates me.